Ghana economy nenim.
Enti Ghana economy na ene de dollar ne number bie.
Me photo nya sabe.
O man ni sika sem nom ne ade. And musicians kra ka preni botom. Omu nyina covid nti obi adwuma gu. Bia ne se gesi na ma se de adane wo omu nyina ntam. Ni nyina ekom de ekom bass
Baby asement
abo. Ntokwa na funu nkofo na adane akeka. Anyuma ni nyina ya be assess 4 years of MPP. Ede mpa na MPP 4 years yi. Obetimi aka se justification ti a MPP ka se 4 more for nana. Ede na ekoye because the entia yadi party for no na ebo nkomo ansa na aba mu ne se eye party no ene wo aban no party no ene wo aban it is a political party no eye new patriotic party amanyokodu begina ho na o say or contest election with the candidate nya na wanya party no ene wo aban no enti party na o de manifesto ni bae because of course unim say enya aban ene de manifesto ba party no enti new patriotic party 2016 ma specific promises bi omo say Ghana for hu omo mabo ye to abane nyina Ghana for almost 30 million ye can vote bom because in krana e wom de omo to abade enti the voting population no around 2016 was about 14-15 million so 14-15 million for no ye can nyina ye vote bom mako na ye de mana nado a obe 1D 1F obe free SHS obe ye friends 1 village 1 dam my specific niema broni beka te deliverables obeye na Ghana for say ya try president emails ya try president mama omu nyina ya huso baby so sharp teeth ene ade enti ene ye ntra wo hwe se be ya ampa Ghana for to aba in excess of 1 million votes ene ade my excellency o ma pedi na nada kwakufado obetena konwa so akabo so miensa na 4 years na so waya ade ana onya ade waya ade ana so ware and then national organizer Emma a new patriotic party amenyokono yera asame uku and ene tia no my Emma assessment and before that and confirm send you more questions ABC MPP aya de ABC MPP a report yempa mo ananado pacho one abetu waba one awo vote memma obi and a media for now what do you think any media need abetu abana ma do your own assessment say the mrebi president kufo kan na hwe wasitinem na to aba wo hwe wasitinem no eye anasa enye Oshe banking crisis ya be ya aban di sika shem and obi question back o de ma me wo Facebook see musa same ekuku se financial sector crisis na aban so o manage no o manage akosi sen because on there ni sika ma ya on to abama MPP na say well it's your choice you have that right as well ni nyina ye bebusa ye ra same ekuku no a kirem e de any evidence na enaso international youth day amapani dada mahama wa sheda de nchia kwakoma mabunu se wano oba na ban ne betwa emabunu tichiru e say asem no kwa na oka ana o pe vote nti no ye de saa no ni nyina we assess it but we assessing in the context of MPP 40 akonwa so de no ma ye esansanya NDC na ti akonwa akonwa so na ti our question will not be to NDC your questions in tata MPP 4 omo na ti akonwa so omo na mo bi aman no free 2016 ebesi ene scorecard ne sen pass or fail or pass with more room for improvement or failure potoa yere hwe enye ye ni nyina leave it to you because wo Ghana ni no mo na makwakọ chomudi na no registration about 70 million and o macho omudi to mo nyina ba beto aba 2020 of course there's no guarantee section here nipa na chomudi ni nyina na ba beto aba because bebre wa about to no beto card no or pede aye mobile money transactions and in the bank enye vote nti we sankofo ni fima nipa ba beto aba de na wo gina so wo sese MPP say wa pass A+, A- and our ready onkoye reset ni nyina wo say wo Ghana ni determinate ya from afia POKUAA nwumre me ma good evening ni akwa baba GYASO is ably produced by Mpedifo Kesia wo mbo me ma de bia ya de bro yero Isaac Owusu dio me kojo dami ado kojo Hansen and ye machine wo nsem nyina na ono kotwe say akode anwumi ba say ye moy 2016 ya bo na 2016 muni fire de mama ya man fire o awrade ya manifest do so do na musicians ye nyum na Ivonne se mo ya vigil na mo MPP mo se mba ne ye comes hey VIM questions abu say the NDC ni de bia be obi ni why mo de mo pam entade ne share say we don't care we don't even give a damn what you say we will continue to ask the questions because empendudu a obi abetena konwa so a won fa wo bottom sika o maame ana papa japade e na de bebu o man no a wo de Ghana for taxes na ye kwan ye nsuo ane ade we will not stop from asking those questions. We ask all those questions necessary. Asidani about somebody and CDD for a year first saying, and penny for a peace council near the no woman ya. Woman drinking 2020 about one of the key things that Omurezi was election violence, and they are Bishop Cali Bishop Conference, a release statement or Mokase, vigilantism, any election violence, woman and for it we can't deal with one without the other. Ebi honest vigilantes the men senior people nyina do musa kwhye krata ase enso me no mienu nyina na witness registration ya kum nkrofo wo mu yi e wo bana until we need to do the right thing na ya anchi obi ni afa na anya example I beto tonyum sesi issues bebe trend we slave queen cd ya wo mu kontoko ya no de anya political matter ntie ne mu kontoko sumoja kra ya enfire ho mu ko wuro mu tonga enfire ho entia tax enye road NC hospital, it you can rant and fight and fire. It will not be a trending issue for us. What you say? Next time, moko rotonga, munro papa. Na ni home ra papa. Yes, sir. Debia, you just reduce yourself to insulting our social media fear hokra. Na yede political and developmental issues. Ma kwan ensio kania. A shank former hospital. And no. And then here make us say na anu ya ma pani excellency na nado akotwa ayi e dey aso akwa kobo from mo besi hospital kase e what they saying Kumase na nkofo bi ka say president Kufo kra be ye bi 12 years ago and president Kufo 12 years ago president Kufo be cut sword for projects the same hospital 40 years in ni anya enti na nado cutting the sword ni ade no will not solve the problem ubesi asi enya 4 months to elections and he cut sword for project toilet zongo development mo ko bia me ka say toilet ya your commission atwam ya ne bia o Ghana no ya ko 2020 o anya sa bre ne ye toilet you people kidding and there Mr. Mo there's even a Supreme Court ruling about these are fundamental things it we are many ho fans kra mo me bigger things must solve covid bibi sa na ya kwaje ho fans na toilet project abani ya ko commission toilet in the atwam ya no politicians if free sa bre ko si e beto aba let us not hear again. Some politician be akwa commission toilet eni guase eni woman yen urade nyakopo voters register as foreigners and minors EC boss was in new voters register no wo foreigners minors kra wom Jemensa na kan say no is trending 3 Ghanaian citizen petition UN over December elections Ghana for enipa emiensa wom de krata akwa UN say December elections na well I don't know the reason why because Ghana we are not in a state of emergency. But of course, they have the right to make a petition UN. But wait there, UN also say every country is a sovereign state. A legal word, sovereign state. Opa Google phone so. Until the UN cannot say that when there's no state of emergency in Ghana and interfere in the dealings of Ghana. Now America cry to one ma Donald Trump okay Canada on UN akoka. Until mu UN for munim. Mo dem fa mo magic Ghana and say mu. Mo ma so be yesi. Like leave Ghana. E just say bibia. Where the oya ne den cry enye now we have a first a loss enough or Ghana man loss no nya djuma that is the most important thing loss no nya djuma 2012 your collection petition cry UN amem na de na abaga na amom yekum obi ba mom wo first bana enti no so ye issue 2020 polls NDC needs over 30% of Ashanti votes to win benefit and was start here election analysis say be yo NDC betie eno ne asem no o say NDC beti me wini a anye ekromunya 30% of Ashanti region votes 30% of Ashanti region votes so about 900,000 plus because total Ashanti region votes buy about 3 million thereabout and we will do the calculation here and I speak your mind freely. Mahama tells the clergy President Mahama na catch clergy ni say omo come madwen mo mu nsuo say Kufuor boys no ene obia bedi du omo atem no na ade bi omo come madwen ase mo su the President Mahama beka obi su beka bi ati ase otabel akoka education wasem say the NDC abrosu mu twa ball no ade no o say sekan no anofanu o say the Bible kan etwa ha na etwa ha don't come and say it on one side say the President Kufuor beka na we are doing say President Yedi ya fun said the fantini beka and yes sir let it cut here and here and ya na MPP before ya no do na ma anya hwe ya say emunye din wa anya hwe sen na University of Ghana Medical Center na ade airport mo MPP for mutu kan ho kra wa anya hwe anka eden toy anka mo ko airport ade na mo fa domestic terminal ho enti ade no bie no one more 100% failure or 100% successful ye o kan we ya no aka we no aye fair what I say ha entita issue no so ho pede mama wo de na wo can say clergy freely no the question is under you as of one o can say freely and disregard election prophecies they are wrong false and fake yeah from Paul Manson and o catch pede mama say o ko into 2020 mo ntie de Niger mo nom ne ade nyina ka o mo pe bibia di o forget to o mo nya ne conk strategy na win elections and prophecy enti mo amakoje ma amasika nyina be ya ma amakoje wade back to sender o mo afa ma wa chi o mo papa o mani so fa ko see schools under trees bi o bole ana de fa ma me ko see school e wo village bi ma mo o ti ase me fa ma sofo bia mo nko hye control onyakobo e very busy oni adaje o de be hye politicians nkom woni mkofo ani adwuma ye o Ghana na no statistical service for statistics o mo release here about 45,000 people and o ma lose o mo job because of COVID 45,000 mo ti wonu ma so for mo hye COVID enkom tro na mugu wanu ma mo hye ma wa so ka ho so ya wutie o mo forget yo mo osu bempo Nigeria forget them all dog yo mo nyina ye door to door room to room sa campaign bi ana mo ye no 2012 sa campaign bi ana Professor Mills ye odi win in 2009 no afa 60% registered with Ghana card easy ana omo kanisa na asemo yate ana Jane or say Jane and I will not involve in politics politics of insult President Mama no kanisa no say ono oni nunu aba Professor Jane na no pokwa bi enu say mami say no ho fita sa card o body ba ko pa de just say de fata nipa na bi wo no na pa say mami we de never mami we anya na sika okodi de bi enye ono oso omo sa 10 ni ade o politics no omo de omo nya bi da enti eno no nti emre bi abese ko be ka President Mama we kan akabi say oso ono Professor Ije na no Pokwadjima ba fita ata card omo nkoye bibia I inherited huge debt from Pokwadjima in education where they matupoku prempe say otumu sa as Dr. Napo what to the nearest prof so pass said okay can be a chen ya say mketo was a prof where I mete am kwa make us a prof de bonini no eka bro an wo jabe gudu ho na adwuma ma bo mate sa aka no kra Nyankopon nanim a je se na ye ra matopoku pepe chechem let's unite and save Ghana President Mama no kache Christopher NDC ridiculed furious SHS but now they have done a U-turn with the review of the promise Professor Opoku Prempe and now can say ye ra napo was the NDC party free SHS and nya be continue na wan and na de mu wie ya my U-turn say any mo ambasa ye free SHS no say bobo mo amutiri so we ye ranapo education minister and okeke bi di a kire e fresh mama ntutum say na watwe pa de napo wa mini mahama ene ne running mate je na no Pokwadjima a just okeka na dwen di a kire ne pa ntiede all these included these are the trending issues but we nyina ka ho a ene ye be ye one on one ene ye Sami Oku national organizer Emma New Patriotic Party MPP amnyoko no ye hwe se eniema ben anomba o maye na good so say na International Youth Day a wo hwe mu under NDC na ye wo unemployment unemployed graduates association MPP for so my resolve is issue we don't have unemployed graduates association be abio fine case so if that is the case let the unemployed graduate na kasa come and talk na ye say sa na tie ana say enye sa all these issues and more yabaka wan say mo GYASO na say we medical crowd there to Facebook dada and people have shared their questions enti ana there Sami Oku wo kura nkeye questions and comfort there ba omo de tata no he will have to answer all these questions ni nyina omo e de abrenom yera Sami Oku so atena senti Amponsan Isaac Jr. was here AFIA so which one should I tune in bacho we GYASO ni ye ne ha nti forget him Fab Rini upon and was under there today Sami Oku me ya no pa emi ye hu how many youth and on mobile o ma for o madwumam on my specific figures na on kire baby cra san crofo no me ye adwuma na Ghana fo nyina hunu se ane adanse enie na Michael na ya wan so no say if you have VIM I can't and there hwe Sami Oku anka se timbe ebe tutu me de mpese me hunu video no so ansa na matape me question kra na Gabon di ofo so apia no say yes MPP for ya de nto ndo ofo say they deserve another 4 years for another part because we say COVID buy free water free electricity railways so mo ye ama yera jogate bo adwuma pa on there o say MPP for aya de Blazer law e okukwantu me no ka Sofia me so me wo question pa nkola ho asem e na mpese me busa Sami Oku pa ti start na me fa me question no emraboaten Christian Opoku say ono so ohun say MPP for ayade we nya green book a entronko na ewom enti on de o say for more for nana nti sami over to you candidate Okun Emmanuel and o say busa ne say aban power nti enko anu omo ye for more for nana no ana say wo mo ye ready say bo share ombedi so na candidate kasa no say no village ono ahu say na anu ye MPP for hu say village bia ni wono ma dam na omo so man na bi wo ho enti MPP for bo share say power pe ena no omo peti anu omo share Ghana for boss ana tio a champion fair no say I wonder why basic things like street lights any motorway ya say just a jubilee anim ho kra kekekra no say light na dum na we MPP for so ma achieve dia wono nya daje krenti esam yoku because onim de oba be kan biem a ono evidence na ho nche say even in front of Jubilee House kra no for more for nana no enye evidence over them. Bernard Kujo Adome eno say if I realized long ago say NDC ni MPP no mo ba say ya brofo power keke no mo pe nti na Samia Ukwe na obetena ho akeka na enum asem no nya de ombe bibi different bia from what they've already done. I am akosua sika na akosua say ene de fire pa fia me amehwe ase say de wa hye ase na eye pass already questions na Samia Ukukra started was say I'm hoping for the best nemo monde who said the vote ni obi a power nti wona mechira adwene ema obia nemo fo say asema na do di kan kra no o ka che Ghana fo no ene yemfa nye adwuma na wo say or the sen or say citizens bia should be empowered said na na do kan no be a citizen and not a spectator. Na fe wo mutumi hwe na amunya nsem ni nyina na chese enema no entumi enko animu nana POKUAA no say if you good evening pa na MPP for they deserve another term pa because ade we ade a ogiri say ebetimi aboa wo mo akọ wo manim and no say they have just mentioned one or say Dominic Dazi or say if you busa Samia Oku say one infrastructure a mo baye wo maye ade kese ba ko masi omunsi hwe University of Ghana Medical Center mahama na yeye enso omunsi yansan to abambion emombiem Fred Obian Santin no say I remember 350 new SHS ekufu adoka so obesie ewo he was say 1D1F factories no they only commissioned the Sunafo North anyone at Kasapin 2008 national coordinator for GYASO Mr. Seidu Said since then was say ho nyina funwura bibie ni won ma akoso was say okai pa nti on de onim the President Kufuado ebeye biewa chese on there obetie no say media men will go to the site and video it. Please Kufuado needs retirement now on there need the about penny Fred Obian Santi ebeye twa video ka ho na fama me na bibia nye evidence based what you say na yen ko Samia Oku no me access nya Mohammed Esua and I say unto my local fans wo Gold Coast Fund Management ye tua ma me no men to aba me MPP ne men to ne china because na do ne share boss obetua se sika na mai besi na ontwe sika bia ma yen ana nkrofo bi busanza na bra na do ne disika no kwato Gold Coast Fund Management ho ana se sen Abrantie Mohammed Esua na se no na de me call Ezekiel Anoye secretary Emma Coalition of Affected Savings and Loans Customers here na no Eric na nipa a receiver also matua over 98% e de amaomo enti we kra de ehia sanka na Samia Oku bechirem but ukọ ground a omo so senya sa na tie Yera Ezekiel ano e wa homan so pani good evening anwumre
good evening Minister
me pa so ho ye de
yeah, Adam.
Yeah, they was a pa. Yeah, she done ya do over before Samia Oku be questions now because you be one-sided because I know one there. But penny obi cry the questions ba no pan na me de to Facebook. Na Mohammed Esua bi se ono ni sika o Gold Coast. Na ye ntua ma na won to aba no kra, won to aba no. But na no me ankasa me ko Yera Eric na nipa ho receiver. E ma me ne ko kasa so o matue sika ni nyina. But o matua 90%. What is the situation for more customer receivers no?
Minister, we me first acquaintance na madawase. Wo kwan a wo de ama me se me no twetwe nkomo. Na ma fa so asa chia Neat FM atiefo wi asa fa na nyina.
We enwumre de wo KFM.
Oh sorry, okay.
Okay for 101.7 na ojina so. But ya busua ba ko enti ene ye funu no anim ayi.
Ene mia me nua be ma Samia Oku o studio ho. Ekofodi aboy me se Ekofodi aboy ba ye nim ye ho
ani musika na ma am kwaji ni Ekofodi awai
me na nkansa so de awuku njo me na nkansa so ekope me nia ba me ba wasem bisa na so no na me kan say that encontra so na bu be ka figures ai nam say it's here and then 96%, it's 98%, and it's no. Yen coalition of affected savings and loans customers. I general home 23 collapsed savings and loans companies, and then 347 microfinance companies, need 39 macro credit institutions. No, legituma enye ye. You say no credit enim.
And Ukraine nim bajo debi obi amene I we dey anya aban o Eric na nipa receiver na me amene ne koye interview e na oka so matua enti no kra bi anim sen so matua bi na aka bi na muntua bi kra
me nya me ka so muntua bi dia na mabra nya me
okay
na me boa omo sha se tia afikra aba me fa afia ya afimu eni no mo share savings microfinance na say obeka mo revoke microfinance licenses no April 2019 and 16th August 2019 and I'm revoke 23 savings and loans and so and I'm my brace yen submit ye POD proof of debt advance the krata chese sika krabia krono e de yeka e ma ye kokoye asase omode ni boni kan deadline to so 1 month na chi yum sa de 2 weeks ka ho eno ye koso akasa ho sanse penifo se wan kasa otiri ho a ye yiwe ibone e kasa ho a mo media fo adaroma mo my platforms ahoro e ma omanpani sanse oye listening president na MPP aban so mo listening government omutie ampo omuyi deadline free so na be ma yenu no mo bia no mo akwantu sa musa bre na na se bi crown tishi if you be jedi say be ye now Bosumi in a bank cry, echo receive an validation center or North Ridge. Now, Obitin cry so too. Also, when you send a bank cry ego. And sana, what's the ever filling the forms, no? And it's like a Yankasa home, a mamma revoke that deadline. I can say, we need chance to be as a or best submitting a claims. And let's use, I shall say, can say it's your cap amount of 10,000. The Kasa one from my echo 20,000. And Sankasa one on penny 24th December. On a Christmas and New Year message. But you to say, I obey a cat in full, send Oyama, Omo Universal Bank, and Cron, I or the minima GCB, not the and Sombo most of formal CBG. And no more, and I Obeka say, Baka State of the Nation address, a year on the 20th February, I feel, Penny Beka say, with Jessica 5 billion. They receive an unfriend share a cat in full. Now, 5 billion, 1 billion a cash component, and 4 billion a bond. Or can someone shall see check 24th February and a Juada. Now, this year a year Benada 25th. Joy News. Receiver no enam Nekasama for Subekasa say claims are in Sakai if we affected customers home. Ucheka 360,000. Now, out of that 360,000, almost 320,000, Amanaka 40,000. Now, I can say, a pie. Nine Nuso, 27th February. Receive an Ankasa by the same Joy News. Omo program be Omo PM Express. That's the edition about finances.
I mean, person will make reference to an umpo. Me patch say, okay. Pay mo members no. Mo wono mo se mo members here do say ba me pese be ti say o quote ni because ni pa asem o ka no e beti me kwa ba no to o mistake ana asem no kwa nye no kra say dey waka sakra okay
me spokesperson na ni di hu nkomo na wonim ni ntiama ye ka say no kra ni nsem no mo ka ho no say obeka asa na Bank of Ghana obe revoke license of any of the institutions ni nyina no or the hu nkontabu obun beka statistics and statements ebe tuja emi ehun say bank we ana bank we nipa dodo ana osibu wo ni e ka na bank ne die ni si omi ehun say empo GN savings and loans pa kwansi indum GN savings and loans nationwide nipa dodo ana ono mu adwuma say esibu wo over 1.2 million First Allied savings and loans ani ti o Kumasi ha santimemu ha se me o Kumasi ha yi am a customer of that almost over 440,000.
Okay, Timpacho. Me person be we no figures be be confuse you any listeners here. Me cry me I'm getting confused. Me patch say per information o members ne the amount no. Ye tue bia mo dodo sign na ye tue ama mo members na. Se so o musika akodi kam no.
Mineba, no, Yejahoma, all the over 3.3 million customers at Bank of Ghana, my say, are affected in the savings and loans and microfinance sectors. I move over 1.2 million, microfinance and microcredit. And I move over 2.2 million, savings and loans. And no, Mr. Reknani Panza receive, I can say, or receive only 360,000 claims, which is around 11% of the entire population.
Fine, but I know yet another day as him. But out of the number, no, because you bet me say claims do people make it, but whether they are valid or not, and so another thing. What I say because make I say hang on, make I say hang on, odi enyabuche mami. Da me ne kasa no. Point omu raise here no crash say some of the claims microfinance go ni bi on mamu ko form books no. Baby omu di sika ni bi amman krofo kra na krofo ndi ni ho. Nti how do you verify such a claim? And krofo ni bi so omu de ba dey na che so di sika akoto wan ma o si mini krata bia. It is difficult to into your part just say I have valid or valid I friend said omu timi a validate say we dey tangible claim. But we assessment of MPP 4 years. Enti 11 hang on nyabuche. Sa 11% na wo kano. How many no mature omuka?
Aha, no kana me baso no. Ono be can say we receive 360,000 on the 25th and 27th February. Now we cheer emu 320,000, amanaka 40,000. Now by the end of March obeti yehu she AFIA some information minister we are going to pon cromas be catch rain. E wo May, middle of May, mo pra o ma COVID update bi. Say that 360,000 receive we no or reject emu 63,000 because they are invalid. Now near valid 297,000. Meanwhile, what the can be catch is what you 320,000. Doesn't mean say 23,000 invalid go what the catch ya adana. And that's it. I just want you year no.
Enti momon crop members no mo say ahena omo de omo nsa ko musika.
Minya ba say se me can say bia yen ko for say na aka wo saka musika ni say na mo sanka ya na meboa. And na me based on na nipa na records, the Bank of Ghana records. And they kasa. Well, no dey be difficult am I say dey na make no. We yeah assessment o. Ya ba say assessing aban. Na because nkofo bebre say ade no kra de omu nna kra nto aba no because omusika ne gisa omusika na banti na mpese musa nka o members no by now de nka o members be should be able to do osam to be collect me ehu say dudo say no musa kan dudo say omusika dan wo mini aba ene de kwese de twam yi nka se wani enso o ka kire o Kumasi culture center kwese de twam no nipa bo chenku ho a yankopon ya doma excellency esensia Yeni e work Kumasi anko I say yes, she say be nationwide a quality claims. So far, yeni o Kumasi ka krebia beye eye mo de bae. You see e can 1,000 claims. Afi na man for edeba. Nti mo aya yeni say 360,000 of students account out of over 3.3 million. Yeni aba no krebia nim. And I was 320,000. I feel also why accept only 297,000 and they are valid. Now they are valid, they are the ultimate year. So when you can see near, you say 96%. Now many public can say obey 95%. December 2019. Okay, so obey full payment, March ending, year
okay.
Okay, so obey ending of May, ending of July, I feel also ending of August. And then you or some spokesperson say, hey, say it's the ending of the year,
okay.
Or maybe earlier than that.
Intina just aban afeli mu. Aban bo she no ka say obetue sika na mamono we feli. Pe de who can say bebre sika na kam.
Drastically. Ama yemu pi so na metie Gokos ni na o ka say nsan kan sika on to aba no. Sa na yemu pi na kan oba Kumasi atitu asante memu ha. Yenya so him say ha MPP stronghold. Ni me ama no ka say me MPP ni mapa. MPP ni my papa, I was a beneficiary of free SHS. I had 2 scholarships. Ghana Senior High School of Koforidia. And in Miobia, since 2008, my championing free SHS, I'm a bandway. Since my life, I talk about my any other party there. I started voting in 2000. Mama Peniku for my MPP. I'm a strong member of MPP. But me di yaw. Enya menkwa. Menko for be bredi yaw. enti ye ka say mpanyifo se wan ka say ti ho ayi we bone enti ye ka say at the same time so mpanyifo se bosmo a opeso no tena no na o chew na tiwade enti ye ka tra ban yi ne ya ban se wan hwe yi a onnam sa kwan we so kokwasa akatue na kwasa tetede anase nwanante I say pina your margin say if it's a bria kopum December I beto aba ne nsanka ne sika san obi okenka obi de no on to aba ne ento aba china na wan hwe kura obey obuni be say he or she may be tempted to vote for the opposition kobeka ya nte kura mampanyi mama de bo hye de abetu dwa say on the oba obetu obi aka within 1 year say yes yehu say 360 no the ejuma there said that about 3 million crumple are going to be denied their payment and as area also they will pay vote for the opposition also the 1 year bet eka say payment here could say cap amount of 70,000 usika bro say be 70 and can a bond no say 5 years no interest zero coupon bond now 5 years there's open and year kwa there on sabeti nyaka ne mo so on sabeka e betem mienu e bebu mu fa e be se fa na on saka fa nti wampanyi de obeka so do beti obi anfu no menua yankofo ni be the pressure to yen leadership no say anka yemra bontin officially ye may declare support for the opposition party and ka tell there be omonya botre na yenti
ye say mo amoye savings and loans for now opani abuchama mi ansa mo krofo ne say mo amusika akoka savings and loans mo na be ya mo be declare support say mahama so obetu ama mo ntika mo nyina mo nto mahama ho
sabe pepe sabe be na the pressure to yen leadership no
now what is the guarantee say mahama so ba obetu ama mo
no na ye ni guarantee nti na ye kwa ka che mo se omunya abotre ne yenhwe na ye hu ne ye be kwa kwesi na emom no nti na ye so mpanyifo na etu aba na fo se na ye nkofo na ka no efi sa bre ya kopon se be to aba no se o ma nhwe no ma anya omu homework yi dia and obi anka se pudo nsi o na mo hwe dia if you are not be wetin ato aso ma so hu and
but I want to emphasize the point in say
that the grounds are not good at all
but when you can say MPP for fail mu.
Oh yeah, as far as this financial sector cleanup issue is concerned, AFIA, I was an affected customer of UT Bank. Because I said me lose penny and I'm a boy. And so my penny because Obesha said will be treated same as those in the Universal Bank were treated, no, on the 24th December during the Christmas and New Year message. And my akuma to a day. So say UT, son is here a man Bibiana, son of a way so they are many better. But we quite a MIS train test message answer. Check minia obe ye said minim yankofo bi to do me free e bi se manso atwede ne manso sabi nkron kitwa ne bubu eba meeting a omo ba obi ka cho say ono kan sa no benya service aye call anasa nya message no bi se ofrudua ansa na ne message aba se asase o ka say yanko create accounts e wo CBG e bi mu create do na create with 50 cedi money current account then e betua tum ye ka se be ye nene tap nko asem no pipina create na so nipa do draw over 3 million na obi akọ create na say the buy ya se twen anya text message asa na ye create accounts amount sika we mu nyina so ya san refund am mo te ma pina e very disappointed na what the ho na unya message a untimi konko yiwa o sika
okay nti for mo de
ye say na o ye CBG no o de create accounts no fancy bi ento say bi abosumi bia untimi nyim buru sei ana abosumi ensa untimi nyim buru sei now you want to scan the accounts we ke my akumato yem ye kai abaye mfi ye me person me members ebrewu etama no kan ye godi member ba ko na wotweda nisika one ne ma na yi sika over 100,000 allocate first allied edum branch na papa mami hia sika ko operation osan ko ma sore ba mami ye nya sika na wawu kwa
okay
ni aba ya papa me no ka sei me da ka aso afi ene bosume won twilie enye mi fiura no ti asamase na ma cheche ne nemamu yi na wate ma sese me de ninya akomato na da miska bebe bia mechaneka aka sa bibia me da bontin ni me anu me breya wenti e tu o ma from fi wenti enye covid
me abani ano de ehia me kasia ne assessment na o de ama me no anana ehia because I was here to menya answers no yeah assessment of MPP a omo na de aban led by Excellency Nana Dodan Kokufu the betina akonya so no ena ye nwumre ya ye ne era sami ewuko one ti my enko too much about you know yam pay say omo osi omo fail mu sasa na wo kan wo ti ase
oh yeah
osi omo fail mu
okay about financial sector clean up the way I expect you there ye nya ne sa ye dodo na highly disappointed
nti ye begusa party na ono na de abai because this is also a manifesto promise because na MPP ba no na DKM ne God is love ne Just Motors asem wo hoda danti MPP for ye say omo de omo ba omo nya te say NDC for nti o say asem we same okutumi ma ye ho answer na yetumi nya anu ye ye da say yera ano ekasa ma eye coalition of savings and loans affected savings and loan customers omo de as far as musika no is concerned MPP for feli poto nti nya de omo ne obia wo chempe bi afei eno mbako akoye na pinido na yese omune obi eni ho Michael Mrekudie the question was ye musa yera sami ewuko de say afia wasa ye commentary crack was this criminal cartel there the least said about them the better omaya omo to say number one omaji esika to sponsor nkofo ubo obi din and them member because you don't have any evidence of that you have not given me any evidence and they took their share ose ebi mu microfinance ko mu koji omusika no de odebeko nogokpo because ohun say aban ni ntwia nti sisi a odebeko nogokpo nyesa ene aba no onto wisdom no e no say I want them to say the truth kache same okuso onka onokore pa na omuma 1 cedi na omuma fa 1 million enyesa anom de youth no ana ti na youth dey dey fear busa same yoku because or youth organizer and son obe national organizer no onyi sa questions we ano say omudi sika ni wi anom de queens abrayen pa sa question no busa na mame menka say etwi wi Ebeneza ebokolo wenfo no see because ene de aye politics nko an afia me de me national agenda na ka say national agenda na beba kwa is a manifesto ene determine national agenda no why Ghana de NDPC national document omo ye party bia ba or the manifesto ene ye adwuma on sa fa NDPC document ni adwuma Ghana de free ye no so of course if ya unim the truth no pass and another wa ye adwuma pa don't mind microfinance for any savings and loans for omudo omusika no kwoto na anado ni ho enye ne eno mbeka say just because ye ntwia ni nyina ma omunti na anado has failed on the ose form of na na Ghana de free ye asema a work na do mayila enumba no say if you say Ghanaian privilege to access information wo a what one kire yen what is your honest opinion boss nya me opinion to abama o speak your mind unkasa so a usu tumi koda why Jordan tell and also through this corrupt aban we ohun Ghana for bebre asesika millions o busa same jemfima yi same okuma ye say sa financial sector clean up no pa ana obi bank na chenchene amopa awie nti ana omo share da ye say omo kwa akoye financial sector clean up champo John Achu and also Stefia aja been to anytime a political party bia beka say what kind of achievement no person dey tutu obi ho ka che same okuma me say e dey empa no ahwe MPP for my year more compared to NDC onka no kwa clean ni yehu na Johnson Williams Godman was me dem ye patriot pa but I have decided not to vote men to aba because after Nanado where say nka yesika aka no ko betwa ma won tua ma ye men to aba ma president bia because JDM na so me ni numu gidie so oba obeye enti ka cha Nanado say me lose hope kra wori mu ka cha same okuso okwa onko kan che ne boss oba pa ya no say if ya we me role model questions ndie me kra me ha me hu musa because me ni so obebusa pa na kwasi amaje kum osese o twen so obehu 1 million per constituency no osebusa same okuma me say elembele constituency 1 million no mo ka so me de beba no ewo he constituency ben na sa sika no ewo ono so ne question obusa nti sa me meba so na nana pepra na o se afia more to be delivered eti for more for nana on there onim se nana do ya de pa nti no ano de bema no onye ba kojo John no anti where NDC was NDC able to deliver 8 years of power ade pa na mo ma nana do cra pressure sa o me assess sen boss we are only doing there no nana do constitution no ka se onye ono aso ka so obeye nti we de enye gidigidi bia Deku Julius and also please don't forget so be remember Boshe no ko manifesto meka Boshe MPP for share nyina busa no 11111 na same oku yi ni nyina no mo mfa bibia mfa usulu yefia gini wani because on there na no de pa akwapini na no de Jordan tay na odi we say e baaye no na Wycliffe Adofo and also efia please busa same oku may say wono NDC member no omu share next time aya omusuro omo ho ana ya omu we anu atwa bo we ya ade no muntu mi nko masem atani anim ana political ambition ti ana omo yesa na Cornelius Evans Mojifa wose me de mpese me hu from Samia Oku say president Bosha na oka so obeyesa akole bia be ko school na ose akole bia ko school so ye be ma ne chocolate no ose me ba oko school ye ma ne chocolate nti sa Bosha na president share no efri we deliver na wow. This is a very, very interesting question pa Sami. Yeah, ba ho see you musa question we ma no. Nana Kwame Nyame no see if ya not at all. Maybe I don't vote NDC, but I will also not register to even vote for MPP kra. MPP has extremely disappointed me papa. Me na fufu nyina ya paba. Eti me kra dem man register na makwa konya temptation no kwase me nto mo. Me nto Ochiami Kofi Blessing or VIM. The president has done very well pa chichu corona crisis here one manager. Why are there? Timidie mesa to amani bi ma don't even need Samia Oku kra so mecheche meto amano. Kojo GYASO Antino see even if they haven't delivered on their promises. Alternative evi mahama hono empty oni hute bia wo beye kasa kwa asebema opo ba promise yakase obetua nkofo sika God is love ninja samotos ni dikem uchi asen afe na obetua ono so ne de no Akakpo Francis Elikplim o say no they don't even deserve 1 minute after 4 years ono kwado obenya kwa nke mpam no kransa JDM de awa 2 no mde ko share JDM na maunedi ajiwu o say ono kwado onya ya MPP ya pam om kwa useless party ade ampa na Samia Oku de nkofo mbeka o se afia me kra de me tie ne kekese de ba me asese nkanya san ka Samia Oku no kra no me mua no kra Nathaniel Lord Slate o se vim lady JDM no a na o se Ghana fo nyina de o mani ehwe no ko so ma to abanu om ho se na nado ntumi anya hwe nti enya de ebeboa wo bia na Adam Rauf o se they don't even deserve 1 minute. Me try almost simple. Friday ko for you akono si good program afia. Fire no questions nyina me Samia Oku metina ho. Meye afefe semene na aye na we have manima evidence question bia busare evidence ni ehu Clenam clothing was vim me dem nim say wo Samia obetata no questions pa mo no hu say yes busare all the questions from economy any youth no tichu hu nsem omba adwuma one single one ben anoma bia ma babulu bi say wonye e wo Ghana ha omo na ma ache so on de omo do eje fans no ana some owusu ye bo no say please maybe I want to know from Samia Oku say omusa ne boss Dr. Mahmoud Baumia say e dey empa no why for the dollar rate was you didn't try the dollar will expose you Baumia na kasa ba ye na dollar no ene nam 4.1 ene kwa na 3.9 asa na eba 4.1 say ene nam 5.76 no Baumia so what is the difference into say for more for na yento ma hwan yento ma ne so o meye den o medi agro na say o medwene o ma Ghana ho ene o ma Ghana nkoso na say ne yeyo o si busa ne ma me wate na nya de papa bia eno no oba beye ede amagana man no abrante we so de o si emusa no na abrewa bubu ashi o si Samia Oku de o ye me couple number 1 ono anim so a floor questions in wato no bo o tie questions no na odu answers no de be ma ndisi for mo behu ya boy no se mahama de ye nto aba ma no ma me papa wa bio MPP kra and deliver ye nto ma no so ono aye ni ba bi odi ni sika wo ekọ o ye nyina anim guess no boss member allegation bia wa how ni evidence o anya say me obi kra sue defamation me akra na me sue defamation what kwaku edu pako no si NDC de Ghana kra COVID-19 kra ye new everyday bia mo de foforo beba na mo de enti efia be ye kra masami nka na asem no nko me musa no question bia because ya no ye nim so wa deliver dada enti nya de be ma no serious questions bia comments are pillar 2 no say Samia Oku de o ye too good once Samia Oku ayedin a o tie questions no wo de nya no opportunity answers or de beba na wa behu imano usu no si free light e wo Dubai Airbus any de mahama de pa na obeye MPP and deliver crowd on the say 4 more for nana ono ne answer o de aba enunum gift abasa no say mahama de oye papa pa ono na beje Ghana for na mo de munni nana do achi no na dambrofo akese ne ade na mo ambom ba bi ode mbakwa ko wie na e friend say wo ba for skodwa bo age no say afia pokua pa Wilberforce na ebuso si se fia boko journalist ya no ya no say bia na dem ko school to you answer the question Douglas Boatin no say fia me there I want GCB bank Osunya main office na aban si wo tria depositors pa na you should get your information on the grounds what neja say wo free leadership no na leadership no bi wo no ma won ma yom so mo no da depositors so ano but o mo nka no kre enti ye nyina ye hu said ensem no etiwate Alfred Nyame che no say if you please I want to ask Samia Oku say apart from nanado pa no why ene eye qualified obe deliver wa obo say Sami Oku obe question anko ama say nanado ni won ma obie ni won ma adwuma we obetimi aye JDM no wabada ye nyina hu adwuma oba aye obeye ye ona ese so obeye Ghana yie ye hu te bia obeye ntiafia ha ho e wo question bia de be ma ayi e first Sami ye nyina enim dada say adwuma no wo ma ye ne dada ye enim nti we don't need any questions akese bia de be ma Sami. We know that they have delivered already ntiafia me ha ho we are enjoying program no pa any echechemu a ya ni nyina mode ma no Nana Caesar no say Ghanaians are very wise pa mama de ye nyina enim na fia me ha Sami Oku kra we know say mama onya credible akwase edu e champ osafo no say eh fia Ghana for be ungrateful pa o enti monya free education free water free kanea free national ID mo say Nana do nya den on the ose for more for na no say Sami Oku be kra ha ho answers akese bi enim de mo dada Training Evans no say fia we don't need MPP again no we don't need MPP again how ntiatiem ya ya adwene kra dada Nana Aisha Bedu Dennis no say so you can finally sell off the presidential chair wo mo auction na mo fama mo amukofo amopewate na nye de ehie nie Enoch Dambe no say fia busa ne say papa no busa no about the papa ben my question no enye clear Immaculate Adanse no say a devil's party MPP there bacho oya may issue we don't use superstition to answer any question what into ye na yenko ye nim na fe yentumi enye ya bo ahene and say if you I know pa say open mahama young ladies ben Mr. Nko fa sem be chema no me ma no so dada I can speak for myself don't come and talk anything in my put words in my mouth Emmanuel Feji don't call was he NDC they are doing very well in opposition wo mtana kakra yes one buy mo bepe den Nana POKUAA twumantwi no say if you form of Nana o ye hunu di ade papa bi NDC fo no wo mo de aba chese wo mo adwen papa bi wo mo de be magana fo Emmanuel Foda no say GMS coming like akai na Nana do ne Sami Oku de wo nyina no mo nye fans na JDM be tu wo mo te se banche mo se mo discount conference ye wan mo se mo ye 1D1F wan apart from be kufi ye wan mo tana na mo ntonyum na Nana Aisha Bedu Dennis no say so Ghana no ya to amakufu de nkofo de omo nton preko wate na yehu na yenye de ebe bia na ya bre wo mu ano se fia ka che Sami Oku ma ye se youth na wa Ghana ya bre o ye bre papa nti oba be yi nsem na no a won hwe pa no me yi questions na no yie George Kevin de o se JDM de enim ne so community pacho yenka community husband bia asem ha nti me fa asem bia speak to the issue show our system na to about 4 years under Nanado wo show our system eya na enye ka na yenko me ka asem bia obi ansoma wo bia gift abasa o se afia me de me nya me ho kra na ma ha me ho se Sami Oku me justify bibia anche me yenim adwuma wa ye dada form of Nana eno an ye de emanom Manase Doku Ajete and also IGS was not affected by the financial cleanup but has failed to pay their clients. Was if you are second in California, where they another asem. Nemo say, Comberry no much cana me, I won't chase cano, no more for my cry. Papa Dan Dazi, and also if you are great president and in another what catches Sami Oku so one koda near movie crowded, they don't need to campaign for to us. Ya ye adwene dada ye decided that say Nana no a ene ye beto amano Bashiru Gambo was me vote ama MPP saa enya de amechia ama yakoba bia no a ene meto amano ba yenko ye France yera won say na feedback session ye yo assessment and yera Sami Oku tia or church questions ni nyina na yeduru wa no abo say yes we share questions they call benefits wa man so yera benefits why ye adwuma we ya so many years or predict elections are high likelihood say ebebam Yera Benefsin good evening Nyumrei.
Oh good evening to ETF you know
ETF that's pam pacho san ho ye na say there
oh me ho ye
I'm happy to hear from you because cover ne ba enya me hu say we expose kakrantina why slow kakra but I'm happy say good enti mami assessment to share the ekoso so far at least aka performance near do 4 years so enti ebetime a clear assessment are you able to predict for us say 2020 about on a one touch and a second round and a clean sweep for winner no
until maybe end of October because you know the MPP premise now there no a lot of things there were a few problems we have to take that into account if you show the new voters register, you have to take into account one more, like more increase in voter population. And so I would say since 1996, will be able to win presidency in a majority in parliament. He has to win 3 swing regions: Greater Accra, Central, and to some extent Western. So with the new these things, we are not going to finalize the area.
Okay, and he said if you are not able to tell us their registration way numbers, so does it say anything? Ocean numbers now, almost 16.9. Omo mop up ne kan hono. E call almost 70 million. A show trend be ana.
Oh, I think that after mop up, Greater Accra, there's an increase of 444,000.
Greater Accra.
Yes, as that in their press conference, 144,000 plus. The Central, 222,000. Then the 3 northern regions together, 203,000. Which is on.
And no sa numbers na back count new people no. Omo ye youth no. Ubetimi predict say omo beto aba omo can swing vote no sa floating voters so ana omo be fanatics omo ye.
In the figures now, 18-19, that's first time voted, they are about 1.3. So a political party will work common sense politically, he will do well in the elections because you have to choose your targets. And 1.3 million, there are a lot of people that you can target in the various constituencies. Now say you taba no uncle Katani Papa and my Mamoto party and a party don't want to they will take their own decision. So you have to look and think outside the box. See here there are no big rallies and so on.
Okay, everyone say for a party in power to say MPP going into another election or be defending or another air test whether we achieve it or not. 2020 would it be easy for them? And I bear them for them because questions are made to uncle for baby busano. A bit busa key issues 1D, 1F, year first saying 1 million per constituency, 1 village, 1 dam. These are issues MPP and Kasakaye, so on Bayer or more manifesto Munti. How would that play in a very easy amount man? First, that was my initial way. A very easy amount.
It depends on how the opponent will take maybe the non-failure to fulfill their promises. How they will take it. But when Golobo say BI or my X amount of people, it depends on the opposition how they will play the campaign. Anyway, I started BB, I'm sure say by October in the area. But there are some constituencies over the years, they've always voted for the winning side. So we take the polling stations amount for 45 now we take those police stations. I'm not like the others who call in to make even my own suggestions. People will think that is a result of the work we've done. That's why I'm very hesitant in doing anything like that.
Okay. But Osha ground yeah, can't say I'm for to say MPP any NDC. Yeah, so far minimum COVID but COVID not so slow near my baby down. But look at the Juma MPP for a year. Have they delivered per what you know say Omaka on the ground? And what they have stated in their own manifesto.
I can't even give my own comment. Somebody will think that else I research.
Yeah, okay.
So I don't usually give my own personal comment because the difference to draw the line will be very difficult.
Okay.
That is why I don't answer these questions.
Okay. And the entrance go see October when you fully analyze feedway now data now. Then we can see whether elections will be second round and a very straightforward win. Yeah. But I like the point and I know now because NDC bet me any magic or elections will ma. Also we have 30% of Ashanti region can vote.
Yes. Okay. Because MPP bet me 3 regions no.
3 regions bang.
Greater Accra Western Central because you know 3 regions not water region. Majority Tuma NDC. Eastern Ashanti, majority Tuma MPP. And the only Western Central, Greater Accra, Western now, they will win. NDC, so they win. You move not that 3 far. They must get at least 30% in Ashanti.
Okay. Yera benefsin me na wase anwumre.
Yo,
me da se bebre, me da se pa. Yera benefsin e na o kire se NDC be wini pa dia. Munya 30% e wa Ashanti region ko ana Greater Accra na benefsin ka say it's likely say MPP be wini e wo Greater Accra region ti. NDC aso be ye if you don't get the 30% in Ashanti region. Minim baby abekwa fancy san a wo de baba be kan. Don't forget say last election so MPP wini by 1 million votes. Enye vote kitwa o. Enye vote kitwa yero asami uku atwocho questions bi nti mo amfa mo questions by no we dey keep coming with your questions ni nyina so mebusa no na ni nyina so dey aba yen starting for youth in sem no so nti obanika say good evening anwumre sabo ko de abusa fo no so ye obi ahon questions so me mu say watwocho
ene ye oni abema as birthday
hoya
Anthony Abefa
Kabu me am Kabu ene ni birthday
Laura Jay-Z
Laura Jay-Z say why kese ndie o ji say no ko gym no check akra say why qualify Jay-Z no
Jay-Z
anta for papa anta papa ene no ko Laura ho no mo man yiri bia ho Laura de so say pe nkonya yiri
we say me busa no
o say pe nkonya yiri bi
so wana ka say ya na you me busa for no more posters almost start to ball Laura ba
mama mo yiri mo posters na munya pa oni na mo yiri na eje positions
adana yes you kwa men na o so ne hefi anambo
na say ne ekwa munya aduma ne kan
MPP afre bibi sweat equity
anti o munya equity won by their sweat wenya
anyway every auntie mama
Anthony Kabu yama no happy
Laura
birthday
Jay-Z yama happy birthday from Vim lady and myself and unianum nyina
ene ne yire ene ntafo no nyina
and good health obe national youth organizer bia na okwa obeja assets and liabilities say a party na we
enti assets bi ni say
asset ni bi say obeja party structures ni bi wo ho ne ma wenti mi ayebu a
ka sen ka ba kono na ka wo ka ko
liabilities so de beba say mi ni bia wa adwen ko ye mi aba no na oni ni mo nyene mama for afide so
mi azuna mi tumi tete mo
oh there any choice and
it's a me many questions are metata no be
o na ya offer say John de eja any choice ti yebesu mama mo ati for so no mama ncha wo na me mo abaso let me also make it clear say there are times we strongly disagree with you. But that's the beauty of democracy.
Oh yeah. And any times, I think so many times.
Oh, Sana says me set the ground rules. He said, "Nay, we also disagree." Oh, near many be. But Sana kebina me kebi amemo.
If it only me disagree and agree, sir.
It is a man set our ground rules now. It's here for a surprise. Oh yeah, we do made here. Yes, so no who be here say baby, no nya adwen. Yes, you beka. To the be na expecting minor surgery. Abet na we fidie na chi akono savage butchering say all the sekanity sim nti baby na wonya adwen no yeso ne be mo say na wonya adwen
enya hwe
adaroma ye ni sawo
eno so oh meti ase ese me de me de mo ya adwuma che meti ase
afia mama ncha wati for na mesme na wase and me won say meti questions so bebre
enkofo na dey send
and na so akoye International Youth Day
e hokra dey the best start
wadaroma me so mesachia Ghana mebu ene NPP kuma NPP achitafo e ncha kese di fi party na so ye na sene amoye no da no yeso so no e be koso asre nyakopon hira ene mpai boso de ama Despite group of companies of our say Kwame Despite executive producer Father Dixon ene mun na so amone omoye adwuma
edamasi
Yaba.
But they were now whether questions
Mabano national organizer
oh, don't worry. Yes, we have questions and what the fire. Already I'm on first punchline dada. Until you best started with the youth. Mobile dear na maya with the youth, but before then no, you're Ezekiel no or say savings and loans for any baby almost to mama.
Mama opa mama fa e hono chas. Sabe utie lumba nyom akwanoma o se dan kwansere ene ame penese nka da bia ne adimiti na senfo ba me shebrinti na mana basa nyane ye penisen ke bae nka financial institutions wo ho anke ti apo igina ne naso ba na ye mum ne aba ne ye betutu na mum ne ba beto ye no na hu behia se bebre naso so nyare so mo nte apo na bebre naso so no mo nte apo nti na ehu behia se ye beba ne ye bekom ne ahwehwem se na be betimi niam mienu ya bo depositors om sika ho ban na afeso yetimi save wo mo so mo ye adwuma Yeremu ene me kasa anya se me kasa out of say me bo misrima na mitrim na maka. So far claims are na eye within the deadline. Eye microfinance any savings and loans. Claims are na eye within the deadline na eye receiver no esete. First na ye 30th of June 2019 na obi bia osika kwa kudi eye savings and loan and a microfinance institution. Yes, and we be for one krata or receipt near the eba. So claims we know as at the 30th of June, as so ye, I almost extended no for another 1 month to 31st of July 2019. Now a 6.4 billion cedis. Omo no mo dia bedan say sika kwa kudi a year savings and loans the microfinance. Now, savings and loans, the Anokradomo extended the deadline from 14th September 2019 at the call mid-October 2019. Now, Sister Fia, sa deadline is soon as at mid-October and a 6.4 billion cedis. Now, receiver no any omoma we dare a year sika 7 to 2 year any ade ko 5.4 billion cedis. And omo validated say no kre we omo na sika no akwa akudi ana ehu behia say aban betimi asoma say esan say institutions are no money omo edele no na regulated by Bank of Ghana. Na 5.4 billion cedis claim omo validated na chese ohwemu abe 1 billion there omo ntimi an validated the claims due to some reasons. Bako say ebu ha no records obitimi baka se we frame AFIA POKUAA with 10,000 cedis akwa to Samia Oku savings and loans. Onkrata semo ha eni ho. Receipt wo here eni ho. Oba Samia Oku savings and loans so a mismi nya records bi ama. Sebe previous eno no na ye gitu mu a ebe din. Obi wo onom so a okosave sika no in forex. Oka forex a Osan sika no ko dollars, emu pounds, emu euros, emu yuan, emu yen. And per the act and regulations a govern a savings and loans in microfinance. Won't me in save in forex with these financial institutions.
Yeah.
And also no more just our claims into more na in and some other reasons. As I speak to you, out of the 5.4 billion cedis claims are more validated. Almost you have 5.29 billion cedis. 5.29 billion cedis.
5.29
billion cedis out of the 5.4 billion validated claims. This is the Vian has some Sunday and a day actually said a buying in two parts. If you were no more, you're in bond and if you are also in fiscal cash. For instance, say what the 10 Ghana cedis na akotumia validate here. Ebia 10 Ghana buy some yema 6 cedis. Na 4 cedis there. Sebe sene bi ebetimi show nu anum tie no yen spread enwo ni entuatua na kakran ma within a stipulated period. No cre. Say we share the 5.4 billion cedis a yetu mu 5.29 billion na aka around 120 million cedis ese aban etua omo de omo claims by within the deadline and as at mid-October 2019. See. Fast forward, Ushe we dia na omo claims
by evidence of that payment.
Yes, that's what I make as well. I'm talking from the receiver's angle.
Receiver no na bi no so
meba wada meba baby a sebe omo nye captured in it meba ho.
Okay.
Ni na yetimi atiase yi. Into the sheni say dia omo claims called dying receiver within the deadline and the time I almost set it. 98% in yetu omoka fiscal cash and the bond no chese unim say yetu we be 6 cedis out of 10 cedis. Ni aka so abaya chiro emra otuetu ade amount kakra sene be ya ye nuanum na so betimi ahenhan now omo frɛ bibi late submission of claims. If you are late submission of claims here omo asa the deadline so ya no mo form claims emma ye no e kire no mo de buy and omo kan na boma ekosi 1.76 billion cedis. Mind you we outside the 6.4 billion cedis. Eye emra ye share so obi anfa ni claims emra no omo de buy no. Into outside this now additional 1.76 billion cedis omo de buy e kire no. Bebrena na ye omana omudiom sika kodan eye First Allied GN Bank eno dodo na so ewo Ashanti region me na okasei aban eye nhihye a achekra no by October beko na wie wo mo so a eye late submission efieti ni ye late submission for no omana enye part of the initial deadline ne mo me sign aban so ayemu ye eni omo bro se sebe oyonko da no danti no wom so de na baya capture say ye validate na wom so ye make provisions for them by ending of October omo sabe come sika. However 120 million for no there by end of September na sa 120 million cedis for no omo so there omo sa come sika. This is different from what happened under DKM. God is love, just any idea.
How is that different?
No difference. A woman say, I buy no first of all, cry 1 year and also I am a supervision arm, a Bank of Ghana, failed to do their job. I buy graduate to also when taking steps, say, or be protected depositors. NPP are buying any buy yet here DKM.
Okay, say Mahama cry your attempt to say
attempt to near day.
Attempt so
almost is no glory.
Oh, but
almost and glory.
Metiase, but me kai so much penino
and the kusi saying GYASO near can once. Yeah,
but almost no started prosecution. Almost started some investigation, almost started some more prosecuting.
And ye too.
Omo busa say Niti can be to me identify a few of his property. Omo ka so moton enkwisi
NPP make solid promise here bar sika ibitu am.
Good.
And nay what you be a worry dare or broadcast journalism. You are loved and hated in equal measure. A door no 50% almost 1,000 visa or no credit. But them say no nyadwen. Until they have to 50-50. In fact, the doors door no doors. Only about now there. But and no kosi hute and people lost their jobs and lost their monies.
Opachas NDC and 2 1 city.
Me say chairman NDC 2 under DKM.
But I remember say omutu ebimo.
Why?
Ebe elections. I think about 4 months or 3 months to election. Omutu ebi mo. Men kai exact, but I can check.
Well, so I yeah the facts here.
Oh yes.
Me kai ma chere me tu mra chere ama we into bi so otiem no ya under DKM yetua ono betimi aba so yetua me. But the problem with your current situation is that last week me called that registration exercise and monitoring. Unu abema na ne ye adwuma kwesi akwa. So wabe bi ogina mu amaye e wo dan constituency. Nye so obi say odan GYASO mami bi ka kire yen plain for say ekufo ado meto ama no. Esan se misika kra ko di financial institution akọ down no. We tuya misika na ama me amene me say adwuma. The video is there. Me say afia acha ama me 24 hours me send video ade ama.
Okay.
Se man send this video na wana is my bet na he twan kontompo. Me boaso abet me busa akwesi akwa.
Okay.
Into omo so aka omo de no, they are also not speaking out because ebia on pese abusuafo be hu say ne di kaba.
Okay.
And you can't force the person to also say ko investment nyon ne abusuan ne susu. Ba asem ba ye no de abeya mansan asem. Be tua ne de ma no on kan was so it's fine. But that doesn't mean say yen as a government so you me kan ye dia e wom enchirechirem entenetene ne ma. Inti me sha obomienu one mom de ye late submission aban yen hihye edisikasem egu akwaso by ending of October ye be hwe won. And now one so omo de ye ne aka wachire of the 5.4 billion na yetu mu 5.29 billion no aka mu 120 million aban yen ho hihye say by ending of September also start beating.
Into what would you to say you be an by September?
Absolutely, but this government no actually two things: honesty and determination. A memo way no, where you have to be a sympathetic ally of the people. And now you have to be a trusted companion. So and that has been the hallmark of the POKUAA administration.
Okay.
Mamenfa financial in Tonche.
Na yanko youth in him.
Yako youth.
Me pese yako youth.
That's right.
Me pese yako youth.
No,
because and that okay president ma release statements and to celebrate Melbourne now chire niama oba oso obeso youth ni mu. Obi enim so ono na ban ase na or fa youth for my youth for bebre opportunities are mo be for my babesua. Nti bayahwe niama amoka asem boy ama youth in your manifesto.
When you one awoka na say Mr. Mahama.
Oh no, release a whole statement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say ono no ho na yesua na e ba ya fa me.
Oh so kan
no ya wo dia wo jeje ho ana kwa no ba na maba. Because na no you on the same page.
I'm recalling previous comments. What cancel about that? Say he operated one of the youthful Abain.
NDC Abain in 2016. Mr. Mahama said near to Abama no. Nanko sat also as Ghana man penny will be created 3 million jobs. That was in 2016. And they know
he said it in his manifesto on our campaign platform.
Oh, campaign platform.
Okay.
In 2020, Osia to Abama no will be created 1 million jobs. In 2016, now be created 3 million. Yet to Abama wa. And at 2020, yet to Abama will be created 1 million. Did that mean so ya jatum say na unemployment near high? Emra na wufi so. Inti na now so be created 3 million to meet it. And as I say, unu ya oba betena akonya kese no so. Ono wetima reduce am as I say uji tum so create 1 million a betuma ye easy am nipa wan he han. Emre we ya ye du mo. This is a time there is ubenya an avalanche of propaganda. To the extent to say no krene in trouble say banyankopon ama spirit of discernment odo color TV be kwa black and white e wo bi asaso se na ni ba se biebiem ni na adwendwen ho ni e de aton sene no me ma the same yan sama ba you fe and this in pen for share Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs me nka bi nhye minyi bi mfim me kan wo Peace FM online mo boa de a me boa ade ko ka ko ye no Greater Accra Regional Chairman
that was 2016
no me kan na say mo say 2 days ago only go share Omsi de Mame Prof POKUAA ma ko chair.
Yeah.
Ena de Koka Greater Accra Regional Chairman. Eka say nana no ye ba ye onzam ye wura mo ha infutro wo kwan so kakra ntia ba we be the first road I be fix. Nana no matena konya say do kreni nyame anim nkofo afa fofo lafo.
Yeah. And they mekai
edu elections time ani abehye ye ebo. And o say na won tia ba mu 8 years as regional chairman. Nana no bisa no ti afa no wan ze ne ye kwan a wo fees no ndi 4 years o ba de o de sobo ebo ne wa betena wa konya so say o de o ba bie mu a enne Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia kan sembi o say Mr. Mahama nye new quantity ni enim na wia ne enso kan ye nsine so anajo enye say NDC produce a new candidate afa ne ye na ye kokan na bakosema he no betimi aboa wa be ye bi pen we dimu local government type side the chrome wabedimu mrashe bedwani wabedimu deputy minister wabedimu minister wabedimu vice president wabedimu president into enya afeni ase akokan na bakosem ye na agi atum obeti ayabo ya but NDC for marketing no omo di so omo marketing is answer omo share party no bag no the marbles no onom gidi so betimi aboa asan back the Ghana mampeni a wako na humijiem na masa konya ne so samra media ne that is not a problem. Yes we dey no so dey ese make sure yes baby no krenda de beto. And this abreso ese ubusa obi obeboa mabu no ubusa ne youth related policies. Mamefa ho ko ne afre bibi yes. Baby edo asare ko siesi ho na omu osiesi ho hyehye nkonya we de oba be betna. Yes, youth enterprise support. Omu training nipa be 10,000 and I say ma less than 1,000 or so support. NPP Abreso, you're training in excess of 80,000.
80,000
in excess. Baby, only a John Kuma one. Some will feed the same.
Neb.
Move feed the same area. We may boy, we know. When it says a chrome from where WhatsApp chat.
Chrome of on no video so.
Mama feed that.
Maybe video so.
Some was Santiachum.
Me come if you are Santiago.
Okay, and then I say, correct here. No. Okay, no problem. John Kuma, what training in excess of 80,000?
I a real training.
Real people. Ghana Mampani Sanqua could be on greenhouse project or more. Almost summer startup and support.
Election, I think I could be a greenhouse project.
One commission. I do on my area. Yes, I think your core cartis or the Akoya. Where you my Ashasi? Our commission. Our mama startups in excess of over 18,000 to 20,000. So AM. And also startup na fe na mama startup mama these are people are here training on startups entrepreneurs awomo ye omachuma abaya me Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia campaigning in 2016
when was startup near here
in excess of 18,000 yes in excess we want my mom be this show mo dwuma mu ni ade and the good news is that omo makasi amom ntete we entrepreneur how abetimi sebe so oton ade na 100 na abemu nyese ni na no de kwa kodi wanum ha betimi ada na osika no na ebia wetimi asa de ahema ye say they've trained them and omo anom wa ahunhia mu no yasa mom startups this government
startup na ahe na mde amom
it range between 10,000 and 100,000
for all the 80,000 people no
80,000 have been trained
okay
in excess of 18,000 your mom startups
into 18,000 ni nyina na mom that much
between each, 10 and 100,000
each and as a group.
No. Say be one more buy in a group. E be more on my the money pabako. Obo en fan say be a na ye kwa ye weaving. Ye na ye nipa 4 5 is a bit me we can take a group.
18,000
in excess.
Uncle for no ho no manya say obi na kwatun sign
names. And then some mama bet now ha make no. Enya say be nipa kwatna.
I just want evidence keke.
Yeah, enya say nipa kwatna edua bi ase a church on yema wo. Afemi ye no so fi wa. This is a government when you are nursing training, any teacher training, if you are wade bakwa obo homode, any entity school sem any adiade. Unuanom man ni unuanom ketwa mema. 2016 omo twaja jo esu omo nursing training allowance teacher training allowance. Me Dr. Bawumia kopie dambai. Ne ko share students. One end is for koche gari ne sugar. Da ye wo ye tiko. Ipia ye see school parks when they share yonkunyo share students no abandon the gari olon karo ni sugar no that's what mo chess ebiti e wo dambai college of education ni see yan ba na ye ba no silver and gold we have none ye be che be jidis aban ba no de share pa e ba se bu betime nya bro sa gari olon ka ni sugar olon ka NPP buy mo frey su say yan restore mo teacher training allowance Mr. Mahama ka say over his dead body. Because even when it will cost his presidency, he won't restore it.
Yeah, but I know it was because they were under IMF system.
Mama, IMF
and IMF chichiro Musa say they can't employ.
Bo nye de Ghana ko IMF. IMF no chese wakwa onhiehie mu a ogiri so sika semo nye no. Yemfa nkoto ICU. Na eja yemfa yi nsi uso na manage wo. Na NDC for eka say omo restore teacher training nursing training allowance. Ade ye pro youth policy o. Economy ni be collapse. Ya buy, ya restore the teacher training allowance. Ya restore the nursing training allowance because it affecting mebo.
Say, Oma solve dum so na wie. That's what NDC is saying.
Oma
solve dum so na wie. Nti buy na mu major capital expenditure bi amokwa.
Many sound. Baby ana wo first a fi ba. Mo car park ana wo kokomlemle. Me ba program na Jonas ye kwa. Bona mo fradom homework e da car park no mo ye homework because sata na mo generator mo use about 11 pm na mo atum station ade am save fuel for the next day me survey an ka de na sata na be dum
the business sata that was at the height of doom so
height na be near balo
mama every power no solve doom so no
no solve
see beto abanana doom so na kan ya no so
sata na ntimi nyina so ya nya so ya ntiapo NPP buy when we did they didn't
car power nyom no de mo na mo
de car power we renegotiated price because you see Ghana's problem wasn't generational what generating more with distribution say we are making sure na say losses wakati and na ebo na na ye de ma no e ye twamene bro say when ye pay or take inti se woni sika ni bi mpokra na still la no ye se fa went me on fire. You said you do my
At that time, no, not NDC solve a generation issue.
Oh no.
Only two power batches.
Ghana's problem wasn't generation. Because what generating more? In the other now you were signing more of these badges when you have enough.
Oh, I'm gonna catch up and say, why energy analysis? We had more. We had excess.
When you say Corona, but we are saying do Korea and Yama Bibre. But one thing Corona has not attacked is common sense. Say at the end, enough. Enough now. Why do you still go for more when you're nyano? Won't take steps. Say be able to hoka edia manage. See what the MPP did was to apply economic wisdom, renegotiate on prices and near data. Yes, a sabi. Yeah, sikafo. Yes, only ye manage entity emra form. Na afesus ye who acquire ye betim no atnasi etuetua. At the height of it, I'm see after doom so, me do ko free SHS. Me na only make you for niema.
Yeah.
NPP be introduced free SHS in 2012. And this year 38 advert against free SHS. 2016. And also the same attacks against free SHS. But Ghana for who ye mobo. Enye ya ho odeni enim de enye sika. And enye ya ho brase ne ya ho maso. Ghana for ni hu ye mobo ni nyankopon because the battle ani ejine mu no. Ni eni sika nsi NDC. But the battle was for the Lord. And a Ghana for nyankopon to insurance you go so. Te say na ko Al-Quran chapter 13 verse 11. I say no kre Allah wo on se san nipa na hyebre. Eji se nipa na tu anamon so obese san hyebre no wato insurance you go so. Ti anamon ayetu yense e be ko Ghana for anim. Kwa akodan VIM lady mo de asema fa ne platform. Yes we timi aka ye de ahombrase ensa dansayem. Na Ghana for ye moboto mai. Ye bai ade ba ko ehu ye ne se obi betimi arise to the occasion. Abeti say ene Madam Jane Mensa. Abeti say AFIA POKUAA. Abeti say Madam Eslowusu. Abeti say Mr. Mahama. Abeti say Nanado Dankwa Kufuor-Addoah. A true education. Na sana beya sikani ni hiani ba betimi atna around the same table and there'll be respect for each other and a true education. And it's so yes sikani ba uye hiani ba. Yemfa free SHS mra. Na adofo ene Ghana for yentimintiti yema. Yeah, go far background is for saying possible. What the NDC supporters some campaigning against is hey, I didn't know creo.
I think they are no more kind.
I know
say obey a yipa was almost say. Omanga say possible. Almost say and who sika semno. And in so benya organ economy so no. Too much in Tikabe and Camunia progressive just kakra. So that emfa pressure be bring me to Ghana economy. Mama,
not progressive no be ended up being.
I don't know how much can say progressive.
But my member one idea of baby are not progressive never end. Because Papa no in charge of the educational sector under Professor Mills. No, Sansuye a member of the NDC leadership at that time. Now, Osaye a member of their manifesto committee, the late Honorable Leokra, says it may be taking 20 years as an affairs HSI.
But that is his personal opinion, my boy.
Papa na mabobono, I didn't mention him as a private citizen. This was somebody who made input into the manifesto, into his thinking and belief, and he was a renowned educationist from the NDC side. Into now, won't me take the reasons and then you ma walk cano say be our personal opinion.
Oh, but
me and they have my betting. So what frame in my personal capacity and can make us and can share baby need take a drink. But what frame my best studio has I'm not here to perform the job of Red Cross. And as a charity organization, me jinemu the mother patriotic party. Iti ever POKUAA.
Punchline now person the man, but the point also remains say Leokran. No, yet he is not the head of Abain.
Me say no.
There was a president.
Minister. No, education minister.
No, education minister under President Mama. It was under President Mills.
Me say Papa ni fee Professor Mills address. And obey a part of the NDC's leadership as a vice chair. And another manifesto committee or account. Na sabe ye na no
nti obi ka manifesto committee one eche so de obeka no
the manifesto committee said in prediasa e ho no enye yankobonyo
metiase o ba se Mahama beka se free SHS be take 20 years
but free SHS on no progressive mind no just be take 20 years Mahama don't fail to say we couldn't wait till 20 years and ye de ba ya aban we ye de ba first year second year na nkofo complaining and amofra no and yakofa ebimu emo intiminya na ese ne akofa double track the NDC says some bomb they will review it. Tell my problems by you. This is a government that solves crisis. The Bonapo and any team a good education ministry apaso. And then a bank of a double track bomb. Hey, double track card any baby queen. And nay ya den kakranka. I speak to you over 900 projects across the senior high schools. Send a be expansion. Okay. So we can get to a point where
you double track
you double track.
Okay, so you are admitting say na NDC for case.
Case near then.
Case so say a double track
something dramatic had to be done to help solve that issue. Now case now 20 years into why ban and catch it for 20 years.
Okay, and also your point.
If you say me no na if you crab ni abo. Obi wo ho no mo a obetimi awu a ohun kran.
Bebre wu ohun kran.
Obi wo no so obetimi awu a ohun TV. Say TV abo
ohun bi. No correct.
Into them as much as possible no, let's carry our people from the shackles of poverty near more hope. And the am was a free SHS at the buy. In spite of the challenges that you face at the initial stages, wouldn't be arguing to say I know it's not about free SHS. This is a government. If you want
to so give you
oh me o platform is so for be Brian Fanny man send it. Sa me ye no fi hon ma me sa de ko napko aban pro youth policy osie nuano ma omo sebio sebem preduasa omo wie school unemployment issue nti omo nya adwuma nya yes we are graduate 100,000 of you graduates no my young fan ko ne enko paduma mamo under nation builders call serve your nation se ba so ye lucky na despite group of companies enya se ye nya adwuma ma be ye adwuma wo ye ho a aban nchew no agya aban adwuma to but say utifia wonya hwenkwa de the devil finds work for idle hands na so ye mpa adwuma ma wonye and then in that regard aban say brana minti 700 cedis a man afia utifia wona aban say say na be you won't waste away and then me kofa and
beginning so say na munni sika da ho na na mo de yes idea it was just for politics
about why ye kosan lie eto no me no mienu pa anka dan ni nya fi wo de busa ho
so pesa aban ne ba no yo man ni ye
aban ne ba no yo me say na be aban ne be responding to at least my needs
okay
say sabio de menya adwuma anya padwuma ma me menya kwadwofo ni amatu ma me kania ensi so ma me akwan na me nante so give me a conducive environment for me to exist as a human being and nothing yet to aba but see beto aba na obewie na wunya mu hwede ete se wa wosum nyankopon wo kwa sori na the day kwasi adadu wa kwa sori nyankopon aba afre ne ma wa sori dem a che rapture na wo se nkrofo okọ wo wa ka tire wa nkobi o bible ade kwa sori dem o so obi aba bewia ntu kofi ada na tire evidence kwa se wo na sori no kobi ko zo nkra bible. But then in any case, no, ukwa na ukra Bible abon say selection ankame. Si ebekwa akoto aba. Na aba na akoto ye no. Wa wenye hwemfim asanso ma condition na wesen there. And I don't think that is the kind of democracy our forefathers dreamt of.
Okay.
Inti mesado u finap kwa, mesado u ko eye waye. Hwe ti kese ebo adwen. Donaje kunkufu abreso. Ne kofa NYEP buy. From Alhaji Boniface Sadiq, Nana Kumi,
Abubakar, yes.
Near the buy. Ne go through the termola and abe why. And then why you are buying a share. See, you're making sure say we'll be creative in creating sustainable jobs for the youth. Now, why you for us from a job center, you match employers to employees. And no matter for artisan directory and start saying you na nyepe. Ubu ane de yensa no juma. Ubu ane de ekuayo. How does a youth employment agency respond to these calls? If you are a blind way, any youth policies, and answer your COVID buyer adokore, the president of the republic, and there is a why ensure how we can help even the sportsmen and women. And he has started with the National Sports Authority. The first 1,000 people here roll onto a modular. Anya no bosiano, you bet you our moka.
And then I make us say, is it sustainable? No, go for baby. Sustainable.
COVID abano. No, dear. Or yana juma deda. Onye kwadufo otumika obobo se ball a
chase kan bi na amo keke
na am say otifie ball is we say your closing season because of COVID at least I buy the share say for the next 6 months we think we can come out
onyi sikani no to abama
no every month biano ye mo no na at least want me meeting the basic go onye kwadufo COVID abenti and then naman or then
na COVID in mind na go for 2 America Ghana ade.
Oh, of course.
Now
there were games. We are preparing to go for Olympic Games, for all Africa Games, for this, that.
And mo munyo mu training.
It's training no kwa boy. Who don't prepare the queen.
No, onko e krase hini sika beba.
Na tifie na odi fufuo ni banku a unlusu form. Oba kra no ahwe na odidi rough so be lusu form. Market value be ko form. The buy our nice say ma you are keeping up with it.
Ya say mo sami. Enye politics nti. Na ye kwa abato ma fa COVID no say COVID sika no. Mu chiche bia ma adlibs ni ade so. Omu ti omu fie so omu omu training da.
Sada na you really out. Some model. Samson Dean, Ghana Paralympic Committee Council. O say ade na mampani ama waye for ye e bia ye de be fa ne say so. But nin crowd no Paralympic for no. Sabi bosome crown mo bia ma no 20 Ghana. That's not it. I was shocked. Paralympic Committee. It's a man football. I want to say ever since its inception. Yenye any major intervention like this. Abwa ebwa wom so mo be here. Intimate there all these one are interventions kakra echo. Abai way abai in the other where me do kwa bakosem doom so time. You say if you want to have your light on, you should be ready to pay more. And yamna mekai mampeni dada mahama. Abai we emna ya kwa COVID mo so de kakra ya jejegu.
Some no mu osika enya kakra ya jejegu o sami patwa botre. World Bank ma musika.
Sika na mfina na do botomo.
Yeah, but you discover.
Na me say mahama time no na sika wo tam.
Debi one na discover.
Mama
time when they discover.
Ode ko IMF ya mazika na ba fix we
support the economy no ma we say nkodi.
We no ne ode support we no na aban ka say ne aba bia no let's share it for all of us in when high.
No free water.
No free water. Oro nsa. Ah binim say o yo bi apon sa oro nice. Me nam zabzugu achi. Esan de be pien of east na le rigu gamba gachi. Ah me hu polytanks isi communities. Ah ya chon free water to fight COVID. I felt proud as a country said.
It says I'm sure
inclusive government.
Me video and call for no ensure what form a fi. Awa uni abema Ronnie. Cra na koboy no ne na fofo bi no mu tu bo home a omo. Ghana heya water corona ukano. Ebi ni wa beji edi.
Our development no yegusu ayekoye ni. Wona me be ya adwen say. Ye nuanu me ndisi for catcher so ma ye Ghana kwan na. Ba wo baby a oti ana baby a wafa ni bi wa kwan ni. To development na yekoye ni. There's no way Nanado Dankwa Kufuadu will leave the reins of government Yameya Adoma 2024. No, still at that time. No.
2020, I feel Yakoto about
Yameya Adomo, and I'm bringing Yahumaswaka and Yameya Adomo. No, because will be fear not Ghana to say a USA. And I said, no, but it will make significant contribution towards the development of our country.
Okay.
If you have the next the one for youth related day, I feel I found called the tourism industry, the creative arts.
Creative arts in the audio, or ya be assessment. So, young other places.
Okay,
na man be fans because creative arts, you say more as a mobile, mon call for a modern bomb here campaign, mamma, and a matches camo. And no man, no mamma fans. Young specific questions now, and call for Sandy.
There no now can maintain.
Creative arts. Creative arts in the same call for your Bejinamo campaign platform. So, omo ye fans ma mo to nyom
no mo ya
omo do so fine bibi bright ne
boten man
kwabena
boten
praye omo ye miensa enti bibi bright one kwabena 2 praye ka one 5 omo do so
boten man
ejako one hwan ka chire kwame apia banti ekrodi say interview agent kwato the first
Lucky Mensa
eka ho na hwan Pasco ni de
only Pasco ye there the Hollywood singer no about 2020 year to manana Hollywood singer
omu nyina aka na say
person catch me say 50 million na buy set aside amidst the COVID ye the amount sa ni pa we so mo that's unfair.
Some of them na
that's unfair to
nti ho na ekoche
buy the ministry to make sure say Osha producers, Osha actors, Osha actresses, Osha momo within the value chain of the entertainment industry.
Actors bako ben na mama ni wie.
Ona me say abaya allocate amo. The ministry together with its implementing arm, Emu Ghana Tourism Authority supporting hoteliers near the ade. And yet just these entertainment it be hoteliers near the how we can make sure that we bring back the love to support the tourism industry. Now, this is a buyer or dream me no. Inti me a buy why near be you see 10 multi-purpose youth and sports resource centers of excellence. And also a pro youth idea. No. A year 5,000 capacity spectator standard. Sabi ebet me promote a year a good DSM ene adia.
Theaters na mukaso mbesi no. One region, one theater no.
Oh, NPP.
Kuma Wood Center na amukaso mbesi.
One me be ya dwen say aban so akate sword. For B.
Sword ya makate pa.
Oh, ya kate sword.
Sword ya makate pa.
We've never said we've never said we've achieved. Let's be honest. Yankasa ya achieving 100% of our manifesto promises. We are very honest government too. But what the basis is see you see so far you achieve almost 80%.
Almost 80%.
Yes. 78 to 70. We also am promising. As with them,
okay, ya be ba ho na mama wato obo kan.
Afi wa me phone call. Yeah, one district, one factory. Okay, wada.
So mo achieve almost 80%. But mbese before then.
Digitization, you make sure say passport. If you are open they say no. The first no no posting na mahwebi. Passport, they say online no apply.
UN. Enya mo
kutuba.
Oh, mpacho. Mr. Oka entertainment asem. And I'm say one region, one theater na we.
Oh, and I'm say nya dia yes ye o. And abaya ka
to blog mpo.
Oh, abaya ka say yanka ye. Abaya say obesi 2 a year theaters. I bet me supported the creative arts.
I feel them about 2.
Oh, yeah. And then the rest you develop smaller ones. Who can big ones in the Accra Kumasi area. In fact, Accra, Kumasi, Tamale, and Takrad. In fact, our initial plan was to have 4. But if I buy Biaba no Beshe Biase, no boy and crown where we are, I think say it adds on to our credibility. And then I've also admitted NPP are buying cars say ye BBA
and then they are paying more canisa. No more canisa.
Now 4 years is end there. And more contabua ye bune say Ghana for the tons and near 77 preduasa. Ye dear to 2 years no more. Ye jidi say a boot against Chalowote. Ye be pow the tons and near nay. Say ni pano yet to cut down corruption and a digitization vice president Dr. Mahmoud Baumia as also initiatives on their address system, emu application online for passport, emu driving license, national identification card, Ghana card. These are things. And the vice president will be so tuja. Ewo program be attended wa Lisa. Or say by next year, Ukra Ghana card, our number will be converted to a 10 number. Meaning
Ghana card number. So what even call for already registered?
As we speak, we have about 13.5 million or so.
Of what?
Apply issue with the Ghana card.
Okay.
If this by end of the year near do even 16 million projection area. What it means is that the Nipane automatically create a Ghana card and man access a 10 number there. Then these are people that you can also automatically track them. Now for ID system, are you integrated now? And yes, I feel now Ukra Ghana card.
Osan passport, osan okay.
Wakopay net number, wakopay say.
But you see, but more your way, you know, so a GRF also generated 10 numbers. So a registered general almost generating to murder
the initiative is that from next year, we be an Ukra Ghana card and a Ghana man penny abedi HD tuja. We'll make sure say our Ghana card number be converted into a 10 number. So I mean, go back to the creative arts. And now you establish creative arts.
Theaters na busa say moka say mbesi every region benyane de enti cutting sword no more cutting sword in all the 60 regions ana.
You say no create woman easy. I don't know how person dwell on, but it's good. NPP as a government, we haven't said we've delivered 100% of our promises. But this government has been honest to deliver 80% of its promises. You say, "Nya yentimi nya ye no, ye sre Ghana for say mretia ye mpa, mama ye mra, ye be san ye more e de aka na promise." For instance, me say do go back to creative arts and pesemeka. Uko Kumasi creative arts senior high school ai wo Kumasi and JP and aban ko kan wasem. As I speak to Ghana Tourism Authority, is supported to shoot 10 ongoing films. faces so data for the creative industry as we are ongoing, they are still collecting and collating. It's immediate. Ninko jina about muma meni enyeme ntanta. I know so say aban we won yama pademai. Afei uko sa theater sema waka kan ya so so
yes kepe ya hono na me pe clarification nti wo de wa ma clarification na yes kepe ne ko enya say
wow, the main renovation of the theater se wo kumase apatakese ye ho ne ade
aye be ma kumase for na check ya
me oh yeah the renovation is here ongoing nti
mo ka se mo be mo ka se mo ye renovation
ebi wo ho a you renovate no ni bi no usi bi so ama no yate and it makes sense.
Yate. Into the MF on yanko 80% of the promises I will say motimia almost 80%. Yan started with the major one at 2016. Modia mo campaign pa 1D1F. 1D1F the me ameti media dance ya me amedi mani akwa kon ye kumfi. Nti so far
aban way we have established and also supported 70 of the 1D1F.
70.
Mame Mao, some of it na abwao. Kitekrachi Timber Recovery Limited. Ebi wo hono mo a na ewo hoso so no ense de nyina ne na so. Aban be so mase. Ewo Akwemu Jakati ewo Sojaman district. Jekiti, sorry. A production of timber logs. Me do ko Glofet Ghana ewo Esuboy eya yensu ano in the eastern region. Me do ko Brompton Portfolio Limited. Almost the year in some prisons for Kabuma, they produce toilet rolls and a paper products. Medo Kosanda Ghana Limited, a year wager in the South district of the Greater Accra, produce a year diapers and a sanitary pads. Medo Moto King Ghana Limited, a all Lameshegu, a Tamale in the Tamale metropolis. Our Momo assemble motorbikes and a tricycles. Medo B5 Plus Limited. I'm so aban ni o makabom asanso mase e wo ningo trapam
nyaboche o B5 no because minim ho
say aban a support o
enti na nyem mo na mo ye
enti ya no etie me
da bi me enti na msi nyaboche
aban aso mase a support
enti na msi twin break na me nya
enti but it's important
say support o mo saying but the factory was already there
if your factory ni bi won ma aban ba ye no ye ka say baby I did this factory won you did some bomb o makwa ohihiem we support those na no mo so mo wa ohihiem under distress obu ono so a onye ohihiem a wo so person we expand
okay
na first of nipa 100 nipa wetimi aboa no of nipa 1000
okay
me so they will call a year spring boat and nut e wo case am say nansen kwa mampani call for ho production of vehicle spare parts me do e call a year Sentuo Ceramic Ghana Limited e wo tema and also production
Sentuo uni abema nila ya fote agbose mo boa ono de company ni ba Ghana
me say e na ye kan ye ma na ye mpani for no mo nshada antia
and also one constituency okponkata maso
aban eba community ni ji say ye establishing new ones na wo hwe an existing one abetimi aboa no na ofa nipa 10 o disika so na say eboa no no expand no be fa nipa 1000 it will make sense for government to invest in that. And a host of these, I may say, it takes you to a total of 70 and now you're ready, are you operational? The rest, also the various stages of completion. Ebia we kumfi we kwa manfa ekujuza nkan eno kwa de ode wani ene hu abaso na wo hwe aban modern bo a wo bo kasa die eye potatoes and many more ukododo wa kwan so a eye tomato processing factory. This government buy no me say on fa na say sebio sebin prediasa ye buy bibia da ne kwan mu a hakuna matata, no worries, just say you just say how where there are problems you are fixing it. First you started one village one dam. People felt that this government hasn't performed. Na imomo no ye they are no enana akeka keke. As I speak to you today, the NPP government are constructed 440 of the dams across the 5 northern regions. Now, major some of these documents, so the amount. Then you must more publish on my website. And you're there. Obiji say no shame, na see boa. Why not? Internet ne ye wa be for.
In fact, ye ba project be there cameras in call all these projects so yeah.
And say and also on for camera no nkusheda nkugina fie bi achi for propaganda purpose. Ye twa. tie na no so no ye kwa ofren ani edi wachi de na so ye
na say any one day secretariat
no problem
I don't know say no use national organizer
oh say minya ho am koja wa enye
there be enkoja ye beko ye person be manipulate report
oh they manipulate we enye when people for you na ndc for you na but still an biaka
Inti every sentu ho no. Inti you have about 70 1D1F project.
Exactly.
The Abayan, how many of the 70 projects na Abayan kasa are here from scratch?
I think say quite a number. Me speculate.
Okay.
Me need that figure, but me say 70 operational, commission and function. But I think say I can get you the actual number. I know the fears here from zero idea for. But in no 70 they operational. Me say so no.
Inti by assess one kasa mo performance on 1D1F now. Ube rating one kasa mo saying on the 1D1F.
I think as a government we've done well. By in spite of the challenges, 7 previous you na your campaign in 2016. Nobody thought say you be shy and tam kesia your friend coronavirus. But the better you titi more room still we've held ourselves together and as a government mojidie kesia ne yesi no so no yegusu so a ye.
Okay.
Na me rate ye on the 1D1F. I think government has shown commitment, determination. About 80 to 85% of it is fair.
80 to 85%.
Is fair.
Okay.
That's why we are saying, say, it's Ghana for, it's Remunidi, it's Sadan Sayem, Kutojogu form. We need 4 more to do more for the Ghanaian people.
Okay, but who vote your one pay into
Media one Tina Mesre. Tina Mesre. Uno producers. Uno more mutie. Moma Fabia Mekanwa. There's no
be meka ho.
Say ade na nya bakofo nkwa na to aba menya 50 plus 1. Maybe ana plus 1 and then wo dem ha. Na wo bia o take am a otie.
Ani the o take am otie mo de no. Obehu mo.
E betimi so a wo dem ha.
Oh there be. Yeah, what them
about ballot box no e look transparent but the character you pick. One way out do for park rabbit ma 20.
Fear delegate.
Obu ono so a asetena part mi mary fie. E man obeka cho so ni nails so ko penti ye nche on fan koto aba. Na afi no enema pa na aban bi ahyehya eba no. Na sa error of judgment no. Asan kwa.
Okay. It's every 1D1F.
Madam.
Na yanko 1 million per constituency. And also your question obi di send yes to me mano. Evidence e say constituency we mo de 1 million aba beto aba no. Yen 1 million per constituency no. And also mo kan wan one chair baby Facebook. These are questions from medical they are to
other resident. How the na yekosom e kudi agro ni asan koda. But mechanic say if you are 1 million per constituency, we need to set up the development authorities. They will oversee the disbursement and implementation of the 1 million per constituency. Development authorities, they say you be for the northern side, for the middle belt, and the coastal. And near money be honomwa. Ubu honomwa a part of the 1 million per constituency, but unimse a part of it. And what happens is that you share the needs of the community, of the constituency. Some of it quite me call into a renovation. A bit me call into boreholes. A bit me call a dry year amount. A bit me call into road or patchy a particular community. You want support the assembly in the constituency. See, I found a board down one country 1 million per constituency. But a good suggestion of the other. This is saying a starting itemize it. Yes, we started.
It's 1 million akwahe.
Oh, it goes to the constituency.
Why na ye kwesi ne so constituency?
The development authorities, some no mu disburse only abema Jeria me side, opa friend bet na normal list by the coastal side. And you be amazed.
Yes, what 1 million
ankasa. Then center be a no war Western Regency and one of them I didn't even know. So mo kana no more.
Nti 1 million per constituency no.
Me say a part of it. Because you share constituency and share needs. Your mom na do mu needs eba. E free BBI pep. I no you assess the needs of the various constituencies. To the bar near can say okay when you bet me to fall under the 1 million per constituency. If you want normal me
wan kakra wa kuapemi abrantie before so oni mo Kofodua. Nti Kofodua 1 million he dem project na si Kofodia chese 1 million consulting ni
Kofodia Zongo market onko here.
Zongo market no 1 million ni bia.
What is happening there? They're part of it.
I see.
Ibu ono so boreholes. Ibu a toilet.
But me person be can general some person come
that is what I'm saying.
Welcome to one market.
Oh, and now open a list no a legitimate concern. Mate ye bet me din na bro. No when yamre. Na say show ni 3 hours. I'm never that Dixon back. I say it ma 6 hours. Nene no obo item by item.
6 hours am be chia sa airtime ne car na.
Na de na nya Ghana adwuma ne ye.
David don say no de mama
na treated that time so wo bo Ghana for. So na bi obi wo no obo say we ne ye part.
You bet me aye ne say na wo buy 3 hours ye dey more free. Untwi akapre for that.
So me be bo aban niema ne dawuru aye bon. E ya ye nuanom ndisi for timi de ma wo.
Oh, na last week okra ne ya bo atinja ye 3 hours free side.
Na wa mu so no so timi nya time a so de alambaste politician.
Oh, na say me de ma enti na father fa me no.
Na me te wa say enti ya ba ye so ye ka no. Ti Ghana adwuma ni bia na ye.
Enti me de
wonso woni nipa.
Me ka say me va yo, me say my evidence say committee 1 o say na ma ye ho. Ayi akuapem unuan ma akuapem fo say asa me we de medium. O president so crowd o akuapem na no kochia ayi ekropon ma hene. O say ekropon we ne ayi 1 million per consultant enu nie. Cause they who can say be one more they boho. People cannot relate.
Say we are also belaboring the point.
We are not belaboring the point.
About the 1 million per constituency. If we pay an itemized project, it won't be 1, it won't be 2.
Yes.
Now, so be all no man, no create woman say projects be cost a feature. But are you oblivious of the fact say a part of the 1 million per constituency?
Okay.
It's a genuine concern where is it? With this medium now, I'll make sure say your coastal development authority, your middle belt, and your zongo development, your budget, all the itemized areas. Now at least no also so no as a person, and as a broadcast journalist extraordinaire. Was waiting here for us.
And then I just omuna this development authority
they oversee the implementation
of the 1 million per constituency. Okay.
But when is it different from the district assembly common funder according to the MMD?
Okay. And you be assess your firm because now you say e bi nkodi e bi die mu. Into every ho na jump na one village one dam. And then one of the people was sending questions and share that the story or front page of a particular website. And or the buy some one village one dam no. Now there was a group who cried recently almost surface almost cancer. Into only pa chronicle screenshot you know they can say just a watch no and also sa dam back baby e
I'm found Boku constituency, Uko Kutanga Dam, Ewo Tampinzua, Efeo Tampinzua Dam. Sorry, Kutanga Dam, Ene Tampinzua Dam, Uko Boku constituency in the Upper East region. 440, but I'll mention a few. Uko Garu constituency.
Okay.
Bako Efeno Belugu Dam, and Bako so de Nisbuluga Dam in the Garu constituency, Imanola Sigri Chrome. Medoko Pusiga constituency, Taterago Dam, and Sarabogo Dam, Nina so part of the one village, one dam. Medoko the northern region. I'm giving you just a few, and then I'll definitely have to give you the full list from the special development fund.
Okay.
Yonyo constituency in the Jimbale, yes. Say your Yonyo and your Bumpurugu. Your Jimbale Dam. A face also your Sanarigu constituency. Bako de Pene Dam, Savelugu Dam, and a Depon Dam. Medoko Nanton constituency. A ye Guno Dam. Medoko Kumbungu constituency. Shanzegu Dam, and a Sheshugu Dam. Medoko the Upper West region, Nandom constituency, for instance. Tom Dam, and the West Central constituency. Chansa Dama. Ebu on my videos no ha.
Okay.
Before they
na to your website.
Easy so.
And God the mommy say see akran come my frame ma de to Facebook on say the be hwe no so won say this is what you are saying the evidence is.
Afia no na WhatsApp na wo share.
O de fa me WhatsApp am de be ma me producer.
Na wa share white bi na.
Dabi me share white bi a WhatsApp bi am.
Madam Abotreo. Okay. And send me higher. Now
me send it. Now what
is an akudi wrong person.
That's what they
want. Obi so share down. Obi share white.
Dabi me share white. Be baby.
Actually, for high in the bright. You can name for them.
When you asem. Nti yembo list no.
Okay. Member list ni bi.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we also know here no some of the areas.
For instance, I say I'll mention just a few. Now, Patrol Senem Ham doing Bema. I say Boku constituency in the Upper East region. Kotanga Dam, Tampinzua Dam. Medoko Garu constituency still in the Upper East. Bemugu Dam, Nisbuluga Dam. Medoko Pusiga constituency. Taterago Dam. Ene Sarabogo Dam. Medoko the northern, medoko the Yonyo constituency. Eye Jimbale Dam. Medoko Sanarigu constituency. Eye Penny Dam. Savelugu Dam. Dekpong Dam. Medoko the Nanton constituency. Eye Guno Dam. Kumbungu constituency. Eye Shanzegu Dam. Ene Sheshugu Dam. Medoko the Upper West region. Eye the Nandom constituency. Eye Tom Dam. Ena the Wa Central constituency. Eye Chansa Dam. Inti send me high no na memfa. Ena aside that no, me ma a full write up on the one village one dam so no na me hu say we are on point. Me hu. Inti ma me fa ni nanse including the pictures. Na me hu say producers. No there yen twantro. Ano nti na ye nuanom dodo na ntimi survive wa hano utwantro waso be hye fia pacho obetimi confirm ya ma me say wonsaka metaka
me de mano but aka pictures so
but your pictures na load
yeah download it
okay no there ade ba kwa ye party no de atete ye no kre ye nananom no mo hand over the mai
most so NDC voices mu di trop in fact NDC vo bebe send questions are some of the things I work on mo say nye no kre
yeah obi a obe try say wada na obenya ne no ebe den no meni hu abode no nyansape
okay you inti yanko every one
village
and about your make clarification say a dam one pa na say dug out
if you am pictures am there say no adaroma many sound so
NDC parliamentary select committee
o dey pacho biebi
me go so download it
anya me hu say ba ku minu biebi
okay family
at least so sha wa wani tu bia say e boho ne atu ana say ye form ne akogina o 77 producer
because kai say wudi am ma sami je mfinum ne NDC select committee ekoye press conference mo ka say e amana keke na motu ne nsuo to ye ne nsuo na beta ho
avia
na mo na mo deje fan say e dam
no kwe ni nyame ni wadaroma me de weni bia se no nti eye amna ne danchan me sure say at least you can help the discussion
okay nti this one there it appears a dam the logo no boss no
me pacho wadaroma
me hu we no nabdam we nabdam
pacho
nabdam kwa de na che say honorable babin krum nabdam ana asaga na afia nabdam
former
MP asaga ena boko we kupenkego boko upper east yes and also the it appears say a dam it doesn't look like a dugout
if you say we also wa be call round
me pese yakọ na ye dey cameras na UTV independent work na ya akọ akọhwe nti e good say wa ma me sa list no nti every 1D1F me try so obi be free one na ye be phone lines no so be ma another aspect of it na yetumi aye adwuma no ye free one me enko another promise amounted to 80% no which
for
is
instance,
the economy
that's 1 million per constituency 77 producer emu ambulance in ade ene ade aban yin na no some of it is taken from South Fund near the Bemo what's it ambulance they can 1 million of ambulance
okay
say o de ma constituencies nti no be quantify the sika price beto so
okay
say dams a wusi say bia say 1 million na ade ko yemfa ne say Nanton constituency me dam am boy ya that constituency dams they constructed na be 400,000 500,000 even 100,000 they also know so is deducted from it. I'm saying the project betimi awo ho but ya nchire omu say a part of it you may not understand
okay yanko economy no obi busa a question ordinary people and then person ordinary people na kasa form questions ba na ko it say dey o ba crowd say na fia na me fire onye fire o say ye musa say for instance Baumia no of course Baumia na just MPP na dollar ne akosoro kra na Ghana for so munti bi da ne be see 4.1 and I'm 5.6. Why do you deserve 4 more for Nana Bium?
I say, and who be answering the panels will bet you seek a sermon to your kakra. And now NDC be fair kunyaso as 2016. 2016 now share Ghana, you seek a sermon to you see the nona every month be an who then so 17%. NPP bet now kunyaso, you seek a sermon to you even with COVID no. Every month now you see the na who then so take by 7%. Me kesika se monto to ya me kan ye be ma
because of COVID
no. It's been consistent.
That's still a COVID in here.
No, the COVID ne kwada even in February the CD didn't depreciate. In fact, in February it gained 4%. Tenya no na di gina so the analysis, but I share the trend I buyer. Afei ne adwadifo betias ye ne omo ye business ne ade. Ye free BB policy rate. Eno na eye Bank of Ghana, eye Central Bank no. Bosi a omo de bo eye financial institutions, eye banks, any other. Now if you look at the policy rate, as at 2016, NDC tia kunyaso. Not just from the Bank of Ghana, no omo bo central banks, no eye mu commercial, emu ADB, emu UB, any other. Ebosia. Mom the bemom at a rate of 25.5%. Not just say a busiano modema banks and for Sessica no Koyejman, bear 25.5%, which was the second highest after Namibia in Africa. Now Namibia the year 27%. Now and also my business in grow because maybe Bank of Ghana the Sabusiana mami at 25.5%. Maybe the minimum of 33-34%. Inti I to say wakwa inti wonu ne be mo afele Bank of Ghana bosia no dia boss commercial banks no is that wakwa akobo besia wo bank 100 Ghana so de kwa akoye ejuma o de koye business emre ne so ya ukotu esika no what you 133 cedis not just 33 cedis na be insi ho na edao esotia to be wi na o yemfa say o profit 30 cedis a just say ko ujetri ko usikachi NPP buy. We've been consistent, and again, the Bank of Ghana, they've maintained the policy rate now for 14%. Meaning, saying you're not NDC, they are 25.5%. A bank will say, to you know, a bank now, no, they bought the commercial banks in Bosia at 14%. Into banks, so at the bond for Bessia, central banks, no, they bought AFIA, POKUAA, Samia, Oku, Money, Fadadex, and Mobesia at 20%. They be crying 17%. The meaning says what could the same 100 Ghana cedis a year Juma under Mahama NPP Abreso under President Kufuado. 100 cedis no could just abosiano na wokwa kutia. Insi we utiano ebe 17 cedis akona ni mo 20 Ghana. The meaning say anya no betimi save bi edusika no so di bia ye Juma. Aban we bi by na friend.
Now ben interest rate no be do for 20%.
No. The recent Bank of Ghana announced your policy rate. They maintain it at 14%. Yeah, but person may advertise bank. But there's a bank. Even their interest now is around 17-18%.
17-18.
But they be off air.
Yeah, but is that not the case? Say banks need na because
no. This has been consistent since MPP buy.
Consistency is MPP buying 17.
Yeah, hover first it is so by just around 20. The policy rate after about to bear 14. And this one it was even before the COVID. Into clearly, this is a government that has managed the economy well. But look at manufacturing sector. The manufacturing sector in 2018 it grew at 9%, which was the highest. Meaning, say Ghana for the are being creative. And entrepreneurship and manufacturing. And nothing na breach boy coronavirus. Yeah, there could be a way buy where we produced our own face mask. You produce PPEs. They supported the local industry. If you could donate BB, or maybe buy 5,000 masks, or buy for a local person. And you know what you are doing in the process? You are creating jobs for the people. So this government has supported entrepreneurs in the local industry. About share captains of industries, essential manufacturers, say, na mo betimi produce local mo produce na aban entoma mo
na no na nya benefit na benefit for Mahama supporter under all this Emma pharmaceutical industries. In fact, Mahama cried, he went ahead say all the pharmaceutical companies raw materials now you taxing fee. So are you not aware of that? Mama you taxing fee all pharmaceutical raw materials now. So
I am convinced say the way we've dealt with industry and the companies, I'm not surprised. And you have not less than 600 companies or more producing hand sanitizers and registered with the FDA. Meaning that the local economy and the local company no ewa reshimu or no ane say buying support or the amount of media ABB. If you are sanitizers are used to be brave, me any of them are foreign. Me can't in present dispensation over 4 were made in Ghana. Even one POKUAA who be Ibe is and work with POKUAA mo fie ni ade bia no benya bia foreign ones bia no dey go but local ones ye na make say local me offer na no she na ebeku aboy say no beku aboy no aden minimum is 70 into could do 90 but all I'm saying is that ama industry I know one lady but me monitoring Anna Nipane ye into or accessories designer. And under the NDC or ye bags near the day. Nipane nearly closed down a Juma or yes or Kotnamanon. With the encouragement I buy we buy any support to nya ye you move from the Ministry of Business Development any at the day or the name and nay corona ye buy. Minim se onye kwa wenya to produce 150,000 face masks. Or nipa na less than 40 years. Obabesia o. Wenya no so say doors no de bi so ama ninuanom no mo ye. Intino, this is how I also betimi spread it, and this is how this government has also deliberately empowered people. When POKUAA de no ye ndisi ni. No ye ndisi. Na esa buy Papa share the buy. They say on person be TNDC. But on your non was a category. You have many more people no more part of our 1 million victory. But they say no, Oma Babe count, Anya and Ebi Swefim. Nti Ebi Kwebi Beba. Ebi Kwebi Beba. Say many in sound, me ameno adiato yeni, no cratch, jai hoko. No kanye 1 million gap. But then so all I'm just saying is that you've had a government that will show consistency. Then I was talking about renewed focus. Okay, no problem. I'm speaking from ISA. Me say in 2016, the rate of CD depreciation under the NDC before Mr. Mahama left off. Now month to month, they averagely 17%. Boy, these are verifiable facts. When they compare the MPP now, month on month is around 7%. Until they cannot pretend to be better managers. I don't know. See, I hear trend analysis. And the trend analysis, you do average. Trend analysis, they obey you average. Now they are here, now they are. Okay, mame ma 3-year average. Mame ma 3-year average. Annual rate of depreciation. Over 1993 to 1996, within 3 years. Now, 27.95%.
Okay.
Over 1997 to 2000. Na Mefamra ekrom kaka. Okay, Mefam started from 205 and Mefam started from 209.
The BM come from 2016.
Oh, my main year is 2013 to 2016.
Okay.
The average annual CD depreciation na 18.0%.
Imagine what? And
2017 to 2019, the average is 8.73. Into Weno under the NDC 2013 to 2016 on the average was 18.0. And at the MPP period of 2017 to 2019, around 8.73. But on month on month,
yes.
And I'm saying around 7% for the MPP, 17% for the NDC.
Well,
Who fed Dr. Domfe money I don't move business school.
Dr. Domfe
and I'm say we no bet
absolutely mini how analysis.
Mini how.
Yes.
If you antin am so han you nitro.
Exactly. Because Dr. Dusa akode disprove ba umi numbers na no koboye. I
have given you where my amount from Bank of Ghana source. Okay. If Bank of Ghana is wrong, then we are wrong.
Okay.
That's
well, but
agriculture, which is also crucial.
Hang on, before about agriculture, because planting for food and jobs, but obi were questions about Fulani issue. That can you capture that under your performance? My idea na Fulani issue. Moka sembesi ranch. I'm keep you more said about this confrontation between Fulani for Makokum Ghana for and Nuni Ade in the bedroom now. Most so many bonino, more prosecute you. I was saying performance on that. Yeah, I say.
I think about the Fulani issue. What I do know is I'm saying government. One of these war from plains. Say another big area that you relocate here. I also do know. But I stand to be corrected. We call the North Tongue area.
North Tongue.
There's also another settlement of that.
I know so my be.
Yes, and so my say I stand to be corrected. But the Afram Plains one, it's a baya thousands and thousands of a year.
I was anti Achimago Gunana.
The Afram Plains, they know near Santa.
Okay. Okay.
That is something government has done, and you can easily check it from. Sources for Minister of Agri. Okay.
Me check here no. Ndi go back to
Agric. Last year October, me fa kwan so call Ivory Coast. Me call by road through Elubo. Pia Abidjan, Yamoussoukro ene Boake. Na because the MPP branch I wo. No near Bema Tefa Danso any ade.
Amo branch wo Elubo ho.
No.
Okay. Ghana for
NPP were 22 branches abroad. 22.
Me say I don't know say Cote
d'Ivoire. No. Your branch even in Togo.
Okay.
Your branch Ivory Coast.
Oh, okay.
Your assessment for Mali. Your assessment for Senegal. And your branch your assessment.
Okay.
Assessment Niger. Your branch was Nigeria. Your branch was South Africa. Your branch UK, Ireland, Germany, USA, China, South Korea, Japan, Belgium, France, everywhere, Qatar, and there are over 22 branches.
Oh, sir, more Qatar, you know, more of you.
Yeah, as a national organizer, one of the core duties is to set up branches of the party and maintaining them. A part of our core duties constitutional. But you work hand in hand with the Director for International Affairs and report to the General Secretary and the Chairman on it. Inti party so shame anywhere you Ghanaians living now, almost 100. Almost 100, What it means, they say you bet me take steps. Show my back because no more like-minded.
Okay.
Muna adwen ekọ papa no. Say we mo ye na ye Ghana for ya kuma mu no ejidi se osono amane oku. Osono amane oku no. Ne betimi aboabu man ya. Na makobi. Also near be branch. Okay. If you want, you can have some of the branches. Only about 300 membership. If you want to see about 10,000, if you see about 6,000. See, we have all these branches. Okay. And now Ivory Coast are somewhere America. Then Yamoussoukro.
You are linking to Agrico.
Yes, Yamoussoukro. Na means tracks. Na Monsieur be a Lubo Kwanso na me ko Abidjan. And na ebi wo ho no so a makwa to Abidjan kroma. As I will say if here yes if Ghana. And I say because someone could fire
no.
Brodier.
I'm no state farms.
No make Ghana. If you have no buying if you have echo.
And echo, okay.
As me who that of Brodier ne yam near the other. See, me busa one of our people living there. No, so first, na Ghana and an ekra kuntumre and a Brodier and a day and in toast edifi Ivory Coast.
I'm aware of that.
But since 2017 ending in 2018, a young mum no more crafty Ghana. Then I began to think about this whole concept of planting for food and the success story. A nation beyond between us survive here, food security count. A buying we buy into our one district, one warehouse, and year twice CBC, CCB is to store the producer if you feel labor. Sa mu UTV mu wo ade ani mado ye
eno kwa na gutu TV no so ayiko o shake ya you are ecoson man say in partnership with the Ministry of Agriculture omko farms, and it brings to light aban so modern bo wabo in this sector. Now if enei aban yetimi aboa me yedua ne ma na wa ha a create conducive environment for farmers nipa nim say nuaba na odua no se bro so no anton we buffer stock so to their store near their board school feeding program near there. It makes agriculture attractive. First kuya nya dia mrante ne maba we ni je won kon no se sikanim
but say na catch for I know many more people one more on their own they want to go into agriculture because they think say nya open no a ready market. So ready market metimi produce edua mebro no be better ma me atwa gu a efia se be separate predia se me so no mekwa koye se adwuma ni bi come say anye yie no me moka
okay
and abands betimi aboa
okay but mama ni NDC forecast saying youth in agric omo ye no eno so aba na mu twa amode bom safo ni say planting for food and jobs omo say youth in agric one of the models under YE no one of the models omo yo mu training mrantie omo ye mechanized agric omo anemo almost implement
area bi wen
a baby e farm bi amu ye bi youth brigade no mo do cocoa omo boa cocoa farmers so edudo cocoa na say omo ambetu bi
maka just ye do election here one hwe ya odo color TV be kwa koje black and white. Why the first time omo venture directly into agriculture farms omo akoye wo wenchi na say eno no why for no kudua ebro no Ministry of Agric and a boa with fertilizer. And there's this
I want you aware of omu training mrantie so omu no.
I do opese oko into youth in agric and this module. I'll give you an example of one module that never existed. Omu training youth in marine.
Youth in marine.
Omu training youth in marine engineering and that a YE module. Also omu training nipa 1,000 plus. And son of office. Ya buy ye call Ghana Maritime Authority because almost one year partner.
Okay.
There's no evidence of a single person who was training youth in marine.
No evidence.
No evidence. Because Nipan who baby cromo any records is here training Nipa 1,000. Intina I'm say when person election year udi list if ya na nyamia more ama spirit of discernment. This will be POKUAA collective ade akwa akoche. Into youth in agriculture, ebia NDC be by me no government score 0. Abambia no score 0. Anyo bet na so no. Obebi say na at least wait me ada cry in peace as already. Why bibi. Na mom na nya no kwa na dey assess a government. You assess a government based on its performance why in the area of the economy, about security, about infrastructure, about healthcare, about education, about niama wo keka bomu a anya satia no ni nyina anyepe. Ye na de ko school ebia me ma wo hia na ebe wo me card national health insurance card na me de ko hospital a ahodi nim eduro no yesi bi ni ho esu na eduro wo ho ba me yisi kafi me botom ebe ka cho so fa chiabra ye be ma wedu and with the health insurance card our masama na ye renewal abetimi aye using as your friends an app abetimi akọ internet so akọ yenti and then you don't have that your friends have constant noise. Say na me NHI. I want to see a government. Obey me a surprise me to the extent say adia it never existed. They say free is wakofaba. A buy way adia na yejidi say any possible. We making sure say wakwa akofa nkomaba under one district one factory. Che emofra na John Ajekum Kufu abreso tikese ebo adwen Ghana mampani dada. Okofa free maternal care by ana Ghana for ma wo form ho form matisi Israel for ma Samu fana ye wo in 205 206 na dodo no ana omno mo sa na na do free SHS. That's right. Intie ye na nka Kufuo efiso na Ghana for yama ye nianye ye ntanta amfa color TV net black and white asemo making na nke ma Ekufuado na NPP administration beto aso ebia na nye free SHS na ye kan wo ebia na nke wo another policy.
Okay.
Ebia na nkanya one district one factory nke bia nke ka be 5 factories in a district as ye tumpo.
Okay.
Ye man no ya catchre amujide kese say the covenant keeping God will keep his covenant
Mami kan messages ni bi na me ma me your final comment. Enti mami ma me pese o kan final comment which is about it.
Say me try your phone 10.
2020 elections.
So any mabade na maba.
Je say na de wo mi ni.
Oh, so pese airtime no cra father Dixon di bi kan.
There be father on for 1 minute crank ho ye. De wonya na no.
Now kan election 2020.
Me pese me reading message ni 2020 because say ama so aka che nkrofo so omunye oba 2020. In fact, mother than nkrofo people should beware so that all baby no ombeto abano ama onumum instead of more mother than nkrofo. Branche ba ko message ode aba yi Kofi Kobi Sapato wo breman o say fia visionary JDM has single-handedly transformed baby to say so many with one university. But oba ocho obi to say clueless nanado. He has no option but to fund the project now. JDM no. Our sika no gu odada. Nene de obaya o say yema den. O say JDM backfire more progress. Enti ento aba ema JDM no no na beba abebo ama oma no akono. O say on de ha no kra ne one deep one avia. O ka ho asem. O say said mo announce no. Announce one village one da 1 million per constituency but mo entumi anye enei President Kufuor nye yo wasan kwa kogina fellow Ghanaian broadcast so asanka so obesi 88 district hospitals sikaro we asa abre ode asonkwa na ebo from edge fans abra onye hute de waka no wahu no kra wonkae enso uguso a wo san hye ebo foforo no so ne dia o sende eno na samibu achi was amankese no say Mahama should listen to himself very well so kasa wa wote ho no wahu niam Kufuor do aye 8 years so betan wanye hute it clearly shows there Ghana for nyina abre enti ene form for nana eno ana Ghana for ebetro ede ama nanado na Charles nyame wasamanka no say yen kanche enumdwa hene sami ewuku se wonya enumdwa na wodwa no na ono adu 2020 obehu ni smoothness level pa
2020 o mu deda o
pache se du abato no a
nti wo ya lose elections when ya win bi pen
wa ma odin o say wo ya enumdwa hene mo wa kra se edi no na opani ba ko de yaba in fact dumso na sem na wo make reference to no or the dumso shadow na we dey utu mra no achiresi pa kofa graphic report omo ye this is August 1st August 2016 to 14th August 2016 dumso shadow out dey buy so he is supporting what point say in terms of 2020 maybe patches ye beto abano I remember say by October and a government announced say you better ban work and
no dey yi ahoma so ade ne kon bon penalty shootout in the abana mukratus.
Okay, well, but at that time though announce moja kan ye go mu.
No one thing they can edu baby na say ye mompae na ye kan ye nyina so.
Well, and aban so ye sokoto excess ye kan from Cote d'Ivoire. Okay, I remember that too very well.
And we have maintained that the problem was in generation patch to us.
Or the way no they are just to buttress the point now make it and say 2016 na dum so no. And we could try daily graphic. And or the about say this is the doom so schedule a publishing with daily graphic move from August 1st to August 14th to point the fact that na dum so horse abre no say mum or say if your government did not set up one factory into correct samioku dum so the once me shared labrams and pana dum so no memum one day one if na samioku kan government and finance ba akokra mum government linke sa ankrofo no mu bie factories nyina to finance options bank foi edema wo mo no mo de bie factories nti
nkofo ho wan aka
dabi nipa na odidum so shadow buy no ono ana e correct way say government
dabi nipa na so cancer I disagree. Government through the commercial bank through the Exim Bank
yes
abayin timi kokuru sika so de show once with the proposal na beba na abayin make sure say you vet a proposal and then direct this institution and more to finance.
Okay.
That is the equity.
Nti abayin facilitate ka abayin fa sika ma.
Sika na yan dia. Government is the biggest owner of commercial bank.
Okay. Okay, fine.
ADB, any abayin the biggest share.
Exim Bank dey no so mo abayin this kind of.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Nti sika ya kwakoja be go because ye me no mienu. Sebe producer. Nya say me gu businessmen so animals. Fia say ye na nka abayin na dey abehye on sa director. On ga be catch say
obedi yeah.
The catch say ko ha. Ya pesika go ho na ne bank nko mo facilitate farmer. Unim say no aso dey.
Ya push microphone. O ye say I said the microphone on be pick.
Unim say aso dey da so a ukoba eso beti.
Okay. Okay, mama na wase. Na positive changes so Madina and no see if ya me de President Kufuor dishonest. Ana Samia Okufutu Samia Ekusu ye dishonest pa. He can still come and deceive Ghana for own. Yenya nkwala o ka chen say ye nie da ho pa no tricks. Ene emo na da na ayi sem bia mames ye nie da ho pa se age card ye beto e de ama NDC ne ato ama lawyer sosu e wo Madina honom na Abraham so oyuku kofodua na se form for na ka chen Samia Okusi me so ye great guy pa enti ye tie na onkoso na onye na adwuma was in fact if ya Ghana for a very ungrateful pa so munim na omotena no omhwe 3 years ago na Ghana for sundum so kom Ekufuor ado aba waye ni nyina na sew moti anom be ka se mama mu kra mu tie mahama mpo a mu ya ungrateful pa o mama e wo Amsterdam e wo Holland eno di we say e de e buy abrante ba ko no so ka se afia form for nanande o endorse pa wuli so Hamburg e wo Germany no se kacha nanado any MPP say so far 78% so good papa pa kacha sami see ene no a ye support the oye pa teacher constitution e wo wi amoase no say now that we have a new voters register e be better class NDC nkoti football team wo ma luzu wi kra enya de e betena honom na wa se na sami enya abocha cheche nsemu eno a na ekọ papa no a enonu tie no a na e beto e de aba no ama wo mu kra na sister ba ko na se mo de e baaye wasi jaso me tie mu papa pa e fra me pena man me wo US na ka che sami ewuku se asem na oye nemum yesre o mo se airport na o mo ton ne de yesre MPP fo mo mani na o wo munya se o manager pade na o mo ton ye ni slavery mu bio ka che politicians o bia obeka se on ton airport me meto aba man for now de metie sami o se mo ton airport
President the wow of Kofi Ada Baba ye no say nya no kre.
O say nya no kre but Kofi Ada so ka say they have received unsolicited proposals.
Say unsolicited just no na call say obi mfa proposal. And here na afia otiwe meti ha me hwe me WhatsApp. Wo no be there say na o say o official. Timbese me di bi banner na also tona.
Me kwa me sister will be me supply will be why.
Wo be be ka just me am ban. Nti enyo no wakobusa no so idea ogide se betimi aboa na ene what the bar opa no wasum se opa unsum sanity
okay Farouk so etemosi VIM lady relax kra na kapo Samia Uku na wo studio no ka che ne say questions na watro ni nyina what dey so no kwa flow one answer question pa if the future looks bright pa be ya wo kra bra MPP na beto abama form for nana no onto aso no nya adwuma na kapo de adwuma no no ti asekra mo atwam
ukoto aba bia 20 bia am na obeko nkojao na
abeko koja me ho
koja
naka
yesi afre bibi transbat verify ni ekwufo no brofo ojudi bo pese o confirm
na onya mo kra na mo ko mo primaries mo primaries kwa se mo nkofo bebe eluzu say no cry is a science mo ankata nko ye dada
na ya sa analysis me tie na me won kakra
nkofo ya sa analysis no
unni je emisi and this is one start first say because ye nkofo na lose wo primaries no e just the science about na mbuza me say primaries ye ne wan na call enye NPP against MPP and ya delegate ye electoral college for so okay say afia akokakra e pese odame ko bi oso odame abade na chese ne no bebo ade na yedi na mo in the general elections na hu when a dog by dog me ekoye
nti enka hwe
Debbie
okay
because we are elected officer we are an employee of the people a social contract on the wasan omo hwe se brano obeba so ombe renewer no more renew me call national youth organizer me kosre yetoman national organizer akosre semres na me se me call organizer biem na me kom so wa ba ko na ko no ejiri so do abo homoden obi ma we police the politician be takes the high with the low
okay
that's how we are trained.
Okay nti me call me personal question be me call mate say MPP so mu wini biem a obekwa ye be ma minister say wona obekwa akọji minister say den is that the case? Oh, me tell mo rank and file.
The power to appoint and disappoint the man.
Almost the president Krama Obi na wanje.
Oh, if you say mampeni so no na me tie nkomobom so a no so be pese say na nka na koma so ade nka at least you be so part ni so no as wasan aboa no.
Okay.
Sometimes you make sacrifices. That's what they aboa.
Tampa so the man na wanye.
Oh, ye di hon komo. Me me mampeni ni nkomo no me di san komo. But ne wo mu so ne say who are so be sheniema and how a bit me, and you make sacrifices to one way or the other. They say a time comes when sacrifices must be borne in the supreme interest of a cause.
Okay.
And in this case, it was for the MPP.
Okay. You have about 852 comments.
Oh, wow.
A dozen.
Minus
about 300 and something. I mean, they fly and no to hono.
That's right.
And for commenting, cry or me and Kasami page. I will not be able to. You have about 72 shares.
There's a name of your friends are trending. Yes,
and then what trending?
Okay.
What trending? But baby fire also.
Well, if you're not saying, I can't be say, baby, I'm a banny, Jaso. It won't be so mamma fedja from an moon from P. And any pen and it's in Babet Nakunya is in your mutidi dimoko. Me a chance of fire, John. Me am no offer. It's all call retirement, but in this for something big Jinago Pramana so bebo. Oh, no, no, offer na offer and offer by Uncle Beboa and this. Look of our captain. Minia Captain Akamba. Ubusano military barracks and I say battalion old venture. So we shame one who's a captain of a Salvation Army. I'm the no film by a military background.
Remember fire Akamba.
Oh, Minia no. One of these days, I saw the bar, not EGYASO. And then what promi with you? Then I saw there too.
Made the never back we are not family me no.
Anyhow. Say the baby do not organize in your ton your party near ton your candidate. Okay, and I am convinced that Nanado Dankwe Kufuado, or no Ghana for Sebi, Edom, race, I said, movie one, bit me a cuckoo or minor, near say movie from one step to the other. When you obey, you catch any way be paying. Okay. And a bearman since you must answer one, but dead the pay face at the drogba at him call no bremum. Drogba, send another time and not drogba bobo. Na favorite no. I said another French ni. I said not French pa. I said dog by French. Inti na make the link between another. Oh, say someone near the bono. There's an bono take 5 and obo midfield or tripping pinis jina so. This is na nia brace. When I say wa ma pimpini na ba for. Say wara. As on tribute. First time can another tripping pinis na la course. 2008 me to fire this about 10-5 yeah twas one year twas so we want makaya to guba so you not discharge me discharge but mama me squeeze wo boss kaka ti say the other year he said John wo for say John me patrol won say JDM or the Professor Nana POKUAA they are going on a tour. In fact President Mahama ka say he has learnt his lessons was bibi lose we to mono 1 million no wakaso bema DKMC ko betua obeye clean campaign ma candidate on near term just say he's coming back major infrastructure development or the better health muti say do yeah range expansion project University of Ghana Medical Center what kind of other things all this year or day is a clean different repented resurrected new Mahama ticket Mahama Jane ticket they say the same old President Kufuor Baomia ticket here. But me say it's a Mahama Krade, even Angel Kraba, he's still incompetent. Now Mahama is saying the super incompetent person is Baumia. Any President Kufuor says they see the $1 no krano. A dejina 5.6. What do you think for 2020? About the NDC's ticket, now we wish them luck. But I wish the MPP team no. Nado Dankwe Kufuor and Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. I wish them success. Send our bossy. If you after COVID, Mami Musu in a post-COVID Ghana, what would be the area you think that the nation should focus? Me. The year after COVID. Yamjidi soldiers are affected by the economy. So in a post-COVID Ghana, dear Bakwa, any government, be a team, they are bringing back the life, the businesses, the economy. You definitely will need to be a in the financial sector. Will be a and that is why the MPP, we believe, sir, at this point also in time, Nado Dankwe Kufuor, a strong, decisive, bold leader, an effort to be complemented by a renowned economist and a banker. In a post-COVID Ghana, wait me as to 2 years ago. In Teja could now ballot box, now could now ballot paper next year. There is hope and hopelessness on the ballot paper. On the same ballot paper, no, there's poverty and there's prosperity or ballot paper no so ehia wo so na yedie wo so on the same ballot paper no so no adwuma wo so na joblessness so wo wo so na abatowo wo nsunsanso na abatowo wo sunsun ma memfa abatowo nsunsanso ne nhyase abatowo nsunsanso a ewo mu ene se woto abapa ebia ne se aban bi part bi promise so obe restore teacher training allowance woto man wa be restore wona ne ehia wo abatowo ni wokwa akoto aba saa so na part bi promise so oba obema oba free SHS nwa kubi NPP buy waye no ama saa so na party bi make promise say wotoma no wo ba sebe preduasa se na be ya ye mofra ho be henha ye be provide jobs no manya adwuma ye buy so wadi so na abato isunsunsu aso bi so ne se part bi betimi ahye obo se me ba NHI 11 ebe 110 premium ebe ba obeto ama no ebe ye where dodge emfa obeka chose osi 10 billion Hope City project me no ka say hono menye so utwam wo kra na egusu exist
yeah Hope City project
ecosystem amaso na efiasco abato nsunsanso so bi ni se woto abapa anya no timu se yedie bebe wakan na abato wo sunsum na hono na ye hia me no sunsum edi abato achi ni se obetimi aka kire ho se pese me to maba ma afia POKUAA na emre ni bedu na obi aba confuse afefia adwe ne tantantata fo bekwa kodu onu ani su brewu na fo na wo so a color TV no na de kwaje black and white afo bet na afi na wo so eno ne ha adwe ne se wasompo kra na hu pictures ni bi ankeye se yeshe na ye hu hwia na chese wo no yasem na to okusie bi a ne bon wo lorry kwan ho niema mienu no wo oni mrika na wo ekukudro NPP ebu no wo kwan no you mrika san wo ekukudro tina na do bet na so no from the one he's been in a hurry to deliver prosperity to the Ghanaians.
Obi question not to where your final comment there but to say one project ben mobile my one single project name one infrastructure my
nipa no nya nti one district one factory bi am born any project
one factory one on there so akadada obi kra the clarification but I bind the or linking companies no to we but one major project
why mu kra san ka chem say wo ekujuze wo hu hwe no wo hu an
o say ndem me call ho
and am say wo se wo hu hwe say no a project
na just say mobile mun see hospital 4 years
hospital
onye road back
several of them they don't call the western region several, in fact, even this central region communities in Gomwa and other places and polyclinics. They don't back
from foundation to Suro.
Aban bia ni ho no mo a obu ho no aye lucky obeba na bia aye drawing ato.
Okay.
Ebu also abeba drawing no one ese o hyase. We don't call Madina ni oblogo. Any adenta area.
Okay.
Some of the hospitals and also so ewo ho.
Madina hey.
Yes, we don't call Upper West. Niamani bia yeso ya hyase nyani na na yewie. But I can give you a detailed report. I think there's it might have just escaped me by. There's a tall list that Ministry of Health even released.
Because the reason why Nipa Nibusa questions because of 88 hospital now no president Kokan or your fellow Ghanaians.
Nipa Nibusa say nya possible ana.
Opacha say onu hu one single project.
Yeah. And in any case, one the determination is there. Oh, I can confidently tell you that many of the proposals are being received for the hospitals. You have a due diligence team.
Okay.
They are vet. Even ASAT 3 days ago, consultants, any contractors are being vetted.
Okay.
I can tell you for a fact.
I mean, for said, I mean, any opportunities, a final comment, final comment.
Ghana for that's when you ask answer. Mojidi Kasiya say, Aban way by you need Ghana for abro. From the one another Danko Kufuado, any NPP, Aban NPP Amanioko. We've been fair and candid. Ya hoden betimi aye no ne modern bono ya ye ama Ghana for na gitum se ampa ye de adum pempen so ne sanso so wo mu biem no se bo sha ye hye emu suku sem aye hye ya ye de aba emu adwuma sem emu factories nketwa ene mesi be 70 aye running and commission afei so no bo hye so ye san hye Ghana for say emu mpuntu ebeba ya kwan mu ene ya kwan so ana asɛ so no ne ya ene ye declaring amidst the covid no ye declare a year of rose so ye guso ni wo mu ne sɛ enye ni na ne yetimi awie ni nyina tini ye srɛ sɛ nsadansa yam kotodwe gu fam ye sanso asrɛ Ghanafoɔ sɛ ne krakra so ne sɛ wo mu kai ye bre na mo fa ye nto nsane ani na Ghanafoɔ so ensen maye another 4 more years ni ensan fan ka ho na nanado dan kwakufu ado so ma mo so ma no ne sra obesre mo no wetimi de yetwa to stabilize our country, to stabilize our economy and shoot Ghana to its next stage of development. Na no na me wie okọ Zakaria humemu
wo Bible mu.
Yes, ko Zakaria humemu a osi Zerubabel onsa na wo de ahyase no wo de sansa no susu bewie. Saa so na wo de kọ yenua no Muslimin sumu a the favorite Quranic verse, Quran chapter 13 verse 11. Was verily, Allah will not change the condition of a group of people until they change themselves. Meaning, say, Allah will wait. Once a sunny panishebre, it just a nipa name to an amount, so best sunny shebre and what to insurance you. Yet, two sanamono, most my yanos so yako, monto insurance you. Near 5 years. Madamas. Yeah, that's a year, Sami Wuku, a national organizer, Emma New Patriotic Party, and on in any 101. Wache ni semu na yebema onua bema kabu abana year of rose no yenya abuche ne kabu aye ne 101 pa nyache every road wahwe a minister nkasa kra na ke yebepe no na so yero amokwata de no ompero for ne mebi wahwe oba ne yebetata no questions bebra ono ojo awa fire mu ye nyina aka ho nti International Youth Day so na yede adwumadi abramu a Sami Okusu free National Youth Organizer no de ko National Organizer odi nchechemu we se nyina abre no abrantie baako Kofi Kakari o se yenka che Sami Jeviso nsua Sami Ewu ono ko fire kra o se won se ne otumi ne efia de afe so nso wo ne boko nti ekuapuni nti efia kra hu so ne ne de efe eso kra na kojo eje de o se efia ubusa no mfa questions nkofo questions na mbusa no nti ye no mfa no mo mutu attacks o mo ye no mfa de ase to je wa na Salihu se wa no so wo Itechi my south ono so show say good job Sami Ewu ne wa enjoy discussion pardon rich de o say enya politics o ye can about youth NDC ni MPP pa de empa na Sami Ewu ene nkrofo be ye e de amom nti no ne asema o say na nka wo say ebusa Sami no waka nti e bia na wo no wanfo adwan ko Amos Adams and o say to all my friends and working colleagues se munya musika na munya musika se me a ene coins kra mpacho wo de hwe na fa ye adwuma pa mendi ebi no machi na wa wadi wasem no so gift abasa no se afia me de asema me kan nem se wantie ni ye na wan ready ni ye me se NDC ne Muhammad on bet opposition sa me de me wo for na campaign hwa na me ye campaign no e de akọ gift abasa ne message a wasende aba eno no na POKUAA twumanji na maka message ena wasan edibi aba no or the same nana jua afra no wa see December 7th de ebe chepa who is a leader on the form for nana no ani baby ogina nana POKUAA and also my sister busa ne say youth no wo mu complain o na de na oye enu so me busa asa question no e de ma o se mahu Tony Amwa and was good submission by all standards amide o you good pa want to aso ano nye say ya wife say yan kanche so nko kanche e ma Mrs. da pa say 85% of Accra now o say clean there. I'm even short of words. MPP party never again. We own Musa Sami. No ababe chirem ono abusa the question dada. You ono ano so ehun ano. Abusa for and then message no over 1,000 comments. Over 1,000 comments. Into Mr. Monya dia metimi aka ni nyina because ya hanko ano streaming na senko we have 1k comments. 76 shares edemase samahwe ede amaye na mabusa questions so ede amaye pa madama enya mo a enkadwuma ye ntumi nye na mo aso mo questions enti na ye sha ase na me se mo fa mo questions bra na me musa ema mo nye de bia na ye nsentofo se be nyansa eni ye nko aye tirim na me busa nkofo questions am mu no bi se hey ena efia obusa no mfa questions ordinary Ghanaians so questions ohun se me ko na hia wa bia enchene na hia obi enti never ever describe obi question say eye no mfa wa wo de sa question asem ne bae no yakopon fa o bone enche o pa no hu mobo what did you mean ti uzu obi question ye no mfa questions ya oda ase pa yakopon ye adoma ye next week ye be san hia ne mum mo chena ye hia
wo Peace FM so na enya kasebo na Saturday morning so ye de critical issues so bebrem ntia ne ensem ni nyina ye behwie go na ye de mu chechemu na brem ye de ma se pa some journey okay GYASO live wo okay FM de eyesa akode enyumi ena me di jamo ye nyina fa kwa adwendwunum se enye politics yo dwene wa ho hwo asetem na to waba aseda kese nkoma yewura Isaac Oso dio me ni Kodwo Adamiado Kodwo Hansen e control machine ma nti na ogbo nso obi kwa pena no a ena frema ena twa bibia tum me ko social media nti ubo 1D1F video no na e ko Facebook ni ade na nyina aye no later on ye be show ni nyina so ama mu nyina mahu de evidence MPP for say wo maye no so wo akọ ground na kohwe na wankasa di adanse o to aba to ma wa ho mento aba ma media ni to ema wankasa ho abusiafo ye dem ase frem efia POKUAA VIM lady yakopon ye adoma ye be san share bi manwumede ye ma mu nyina mo aniti